right. And we're live, folks. Welcome to the international, not so international, intergalactic tournament of PENTE. I'm live here with our good boy. How you feeling?
Oh man, this is about to be a fucking mess. I'm feeling pretty good though. I think we got some mean contestants right here. Yeah, let's see how this thing pedals out. Indeed.
This, I believe they're going to explain the rules a bit. I don't know if they had plans to do that on camera or not, or if we were meant to do it. But Nicholas is briefed on the rules, probably a bit more than I am. So yeah, he can give you a more nuanced take on it. I'm not hearing much over there. Okay, it looks like they are setting up, so we will go ahead and switch to the camera.
President General, for you.
A king is better than a president.
You're pretty quiet.
Not the kind of president I am. I win 100% of vote in last election.
It sounds like we have General President and Pirate King Whiskey facing off in a round-robin style to determine who will be placed where in the famous bracket. It looks like we've got...
What kind of crew do you have?
This is the rankings thus far, but they stand to be changed the second they actually play the round robin. Anybody could play placed anywhere. It is anybody's game. I have a strong feeling that Dilly Draken will take the lead and be placed very high. But that is just my prediction.
Legally, I am the only one allowed to play this game in my entire empire.
Oh, then I guess you know how to play then.
No.
Right, the goal of the game is to get 5 in a row on this board, or capture 5 pairs of the enemy's pieces. Pretty simple stuff.
These remind me of my jewels out there on the cruise ships.
This reminds me of the blood of the soldiers that we lost when we crushed that democratic president.
Pirates hate democracy too.
All right, they've just shaken hands, initiating the start of the round.
Are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Alrighty, let the game begin.
Which color gets the first move?
Wait, what is this meant to show? Oh, the camera's dead. We gotta tell them the camera's not.
Shoot.
I'm gonna message them.
Whatever his name is goes first.
Melma. But at least he got my title right. Old classic.
Alright. It seems like
many battalions out there.
General made the first move, and the Pirate King retaliated.
This is the sea.
Makes a very predictable move in the center of the map, center of the board. I wish we had an overhead camera. I can't quite tell if that's... I think that's diagonal. He's going for the diagonal play.
Mm-hmm.
Let us see if we can fix the overhead camera. At least our game camera is working.
Yes, at the very least. Looks like they're both going for the diagonal. It's my understanding that you can capture the pieces if you get one on either side. Is that correct?
That's right.
Let's see. I really want to see somebody go for this. Ooh. Wait, you can capture more than one?
No.
Yep.
So just any amount. If you just get one on either side, you take all of them.
It's not any amount. It's only up to 2.
Okay, up to 2.
And if you capture 5 times, you win the game.
Oh, okay.
So they can either win by capturing, or they can win by having 5 in a row, vertically, horizontally, or diagonally.
I see. So if you're less strategic oriented, it might be a better play to go for strictly captures. That will make it interesting to see if we can't see a rising underdog.
Oh, I see what you're doing. And it won't work.
We will see.
Look at that king-like behavior.
All right. Whiskey is now out of the capture zone. By having 3 in a row.
You want to test the other camera? See if
we've got. It is still not up. I don't know if they fixed it.
We can just after this game might be able.
Yeah. Okay, we have General President is clearly on the defense here, as the Pirate King has 3 in a row. Was forced to just put a stop to it.
I will send a special envoy to go and investigate this issue.
Yeah, it looks like General President's only path for victory is captures.
Yeah, he almost had a.
Oh, by sheer chance he does. I think, is that 4 in a row? I wish I could tell. The depth perception of this camera is not. Oh man, I really can't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from this angle.
It is very hard to tell from this angle.
These are really uneven.
They were not made in the unions.
It looks like that. It's got 3 in a row for the pirate in the middle, but then Harrison just, the dictator just blocked it off.
Yeah, it looks like Pirate King is playing a bit defensively now. He had a little stint going, but the steam just ran off after both ends were abruptly cut off. He has now been able to manifest a second uprising.
Might be in the best interest to try to get a little away from the cluster there.
You could
Yeah, well, it looks like they're actually have some strats there.
Indeed.
We just can't see it from this this angle.
I need to figure out how. But I don't think I can. Maybe I can.
That's for you to find out.
Come on, Pirate King, you don't give up hope yet.
I've decided to change my accent.
See, that's the thing in this game. You can't be too defensive. That actually puts you more at a disadvantage.
That would be interesting to see an entire game played as defensive and capture offensive.
That's the thing.
It's not for me to decide. It's for you to decide.
If you can't, you might just have to concede there, buddy.
No!
Looks like that's the King's second capture. 3 more, he will automatically win the game.
Oh, but hang on.
This is nothing but a cake.
Wait, hold on a moment.
There we go. I wonder if he will switch his strategy solely to that.
Don't think I am, though.
It will be difficult for the General President to have a victory of captures, considering he's 2 behind.
Fine.
I think it's an open 4 now.
Oh, open 4s, that's an automatic checkmate, if that's the case.
Indeed, I think it is.
All right, and it appears the Pirate King, King Whiskey, is it?
Yep.
Pirate King Whiskey appears to be conceding the match.
How many captures do I need?
5.
He is coping, Mike.
He's trying his
currently
damnedest.
coping.
Well,
Might be it.
Well, hello, boy.
you won this, but I'll take more of your gold.
Having sexual threats from the Pirate King in the face of
That's
loss.
plenty of you in my time.
There it is. Well done. Well done.
It is over. The first round goes to President General Yin Melma.
Excellent. I shall bid you adieu. Anyways, I will send a special envoy to the other room to make sure that we can get this camera sorted out.
Yeah, that is very
Our
unfortunate.
next match is yes, Gene, Jake, and Inspector Pepper.
What's the points for you and Caleb?
1 minus 1.
So now we do the points thing, right?
Yes, I don't know if he's updated the bracket yet.
No. But this has been a very interesting first round there. Looks like it was kind of going neck and neck to the very end where Pirate King slipped up and allowed General President to get that special 5er.
Indeed. Oh, it looks like we've got a visit from the Intergalactic Tournament.
Hello.
Security?
I sent a special envoy to see if we can fix that camera. So stay with us. They will. We've got an exciting match coming up. We'll see if we can fix this in the meantime. Did I? Okay, I think we're. I need to go down. Wait. Oh, it's not moving. Is it? Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Let's. Why is this camera going in this? What the hell is going on? Oh yes, because okay. Yes, no, of course. Not that one. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that buggered it, didn't it? That broke the one we've got currently.
That's right. The President General spent much time at the production college of his nation.
Yes, clearly it's paid off.
Yes, they need more funding.
But I won't give them it. They don't deserve it. Okay. Not you. You're working fine. You little bastard. Deactivate.
There is. You could either do it where you have to hit each.
Okay.
You could do it.
That is an outfit. Yes, indeed it is.
Indeed. That's what
That's
right. Nobody got to see it because it was just the
yes.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm a general and I'm the president. It's what we wear. Let me. Okay. Let me.
Yeah, we have a whole cast full of colorful characters tonight. That's for sure.
Indeed. I wish we could get a third cam to see like the waiting lobby because everybody's wearing outfits.
Mm-hmm. They all got dolled up to the nines for this very special occasion.
Indeed. Even me. Even my red, white, and blue blazer.
This is a better.
And I am black.
Yeah, what happened to the fedora?
That's for Fedora. Well, the headphones probably won't be able to fit.
Oh, they didn't fit.
Yeah.
Very tragic. And it's too hot here for the scarf.
Holy
You
shit! That
believe
was
it's 65 in
that was
December.
awful. I was actually burning up. Like the heat stroke.
I did. I took a hot shower right before here and was regretting it the second I stepped outside. It's
Okay.
like AC on full blast when I got in the car for the first time since like August.
Oh, I get a nice little special view there of.
There we go. Nick is the color.
Can we also?
Oh, okay. Looks like we've got a nice ass shot of the AC.
I wish you tell me that's working now without having to.
He might just be switching the hand cam to the overhead. Because that's honestly more important, because we could not see half the board.
Yeah.
We just had to be guessing, like,
Yeah,
he's
so
playing it there.
Only thing is, this one's a little far away, so it might be kind of hard to see the board still.
Oh, yeah. We need a zoom. Yeah, you really can't. We're gonna be, like, squinting in.
This is a way to put a camera just like basically directly over the game board.
Okay. Jolly good. Okay, old boy. Should be good to go.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That camera works now.
It is working. Let's see.
Well,
Yeah,
the
this
other
one, are we just
the other
bailing
one
on the
is-
second cam?
I believe so. So I'm just going to
Yeah.
turn you out of studio mode here. We'll just ditch the other camera.
Okay.
Again, I don't know why it stopped working. It was
Yes.
working, but
Is it, are we gonna be able to see,
Not at all.
do we think it's too far away?
That's gonna be kind of hard to.
we'll try it for this game like we did. Could you tell what was going on in the last one?
Kind of.
Only on half the board.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was that. So this like, if there's a way to put this camera just kind of closer to the game board. I thought.
There should be.
Just bear with us as we help get these things
Got the technical difficulties.
straightened out. These are some tiny ass pebbles that we're trying to see right now. So just
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna see the clear ones. It's gonna be like,
that's gonna take an effort of God.
okay, that didn't really zoom anything. He just moved it down. That just moved it down.
Mark said.
I mean, the board's more in frame, but it's just not any closer.
Yeah.
Mark said tape it to the ceiling.
Take it to the ceiling.
Seeing how the pieces would look on
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yeah, it's that. The reds are pretty clear. We'll be guessing on the clear ones though.
There we go. We can see the red one's pretty easy. The clear,
We're gonna be guessing on the clear
we're
ones.
gonna be guessing.
Okay. I think we'd be guessing pretty much anyways. I can try to get closer.
Yeah, if you lean in, we can see it. Is there a way to expand this screen?
See if we can get this closer somehow.
If we can expand that screen, it will be.
We might. I think it'll be pretty pixelated if we do. But so I think he's trying to get the actual camera closer because that'll be the best quality. Yeah, there's no other colors. Unfortunately, it only comes with 2.
Yep, red and clear.
We'd have to get like M&Ms. There is a 4-player version. I want to see them attempt it at the end. But we'd have to get like colored M&Ms or something.
Yep.
Because it only came with 2 colors. Sadly, no green or blue. I guess the audacity of them making this game without the consideration that people might be broadcasting it.
Yeah. Very short-sighted.
I mean, honestly, we just need like a short tripod to tower. If they put it right up next to the board and have it over and pacing down, we could easily see most of the board, I think. I actually have a tripod in my trunk. I will ask him. Although this, please put some tokens on the board before you come back in here. If you can hear me.
They can't hear it. No, he's about to come back in.
No, put tokens on. Put tokens on the board. Put tokens on the board.
Yeah. Clear ones. I think that probably work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the light reflects through the clear ones, refracts through the clear.
You can see what
kind of
I see. Okay, lovely.
Is there a way to expand this screen right here?
Yeah.
Maybe just like a little bit bigger.
Perhaps.
Like,
Yeah, we can do.
I have a tripod in my trunk if you need something to put the camera on. Worst case scenario.
do like
It'll be a
this.
little pixely, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's actually downsized for the resolution right now, so this is probably closer to native.
oh, how
Is
about
that,
that?
is that better?
Yeah.
I think so. Of course, they took the tokens off.
God, why would it?
Like these people.
Okay, lovely. We don't have any other colors. No, that's not the PENTE. Those aren't Intergalactic PENTE Association approved.
Indeed.
Red and clear are the only ones.
Alrighty, we will see how this works for this game.
All right, we'll
Let
do
you
this
know.
game, and maybe I'll be back. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Okay, gentlemen, we should think it'll be good.
All right. We are hopefully going to have to roll with this. It's unfortunate we'll probably not be able to see most of the costumes this game, which is a shame because everybody looks so sexy.
I'll be there in spirit. Really like a deck of victory.
We have Gene Jake in. For those who can't see, he's wearing all denim. Hence the name, Gene Jake.
He is the warmest motherfucker on the planet right now.
Are we good to get this?
Yeah, he's so warm, and it is 65 degrees.
I thought clear always went first.
Actually, I take that back, as our man Inspector Detective's in the full-on trench coat right now. So
That is true.
Shoot.
it's the battle of the mild sweats.
Okay, go for it.
All right, Jake coming in with the overwhelming victory in the rock, paper, scissors match to determine that he goes first, and he starts out playing in the very center.
It's a forced play.
It's a very common move.
Common, but also effective, giving most probably large control of the board right off the bat.
Probably not wrong.
Fascinating.
Okay.
Don't you have to put one of these?
The Tech decided to go a little farther away from
No.
the game
Like
center.
the
Perhaps
player
throw 'em
wanted to
off.
Put them in one of the 4 areas. Okay. Let's see here then.
Much deliberation here. Okay.
Oh,
He set himself up
Oh
for
my
it.
god,
I'm not sure
that's
what...
not the best move for the Inspector Detective. I think he would have detected that.
He did not detect that. They aren't talking about the rules. They went over it in the first game. Yeah, I guess Detector did not retain it because they did go over the rules in the first match.
And he was telling me how the rules were going before the game started too. That's crazy part.
I don't know if Mark was here for the start of it, but you have to get 4 in a row. I don't know if Mark is familiar at all.
Well, it's supposed to be 5 in a row, but if you have an
Oh, 5 in
open
a row.
4,
That's right.
meaning that you have openings on both sides. If you have 4 consecutive ones, technically, even if you do close one end, the opposite player closes one end, the other end will still be open, resulting in 5.
It is effectively a checkmate.
Since you
Yeah.
put that one
You were not
down,
here.
that was-
So yes, you'd have to get 5 in a row, one color.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you can capture enough of the opponent's pieces 5 times, you can also win. Capture works if you have 1, I think 1 or 2, and then you have 1 on either side of the opposing color. Then you capture it, and those pieces. Jake just did it here.
Yeah. He'll probably do it again.
Yeah.
I will put one right.
So yeah, the detector is already facing an uphill battle. Has virtually no pieces on the board compared to Gene Jake.
But we have seen pullbacks pull from depths before, so could be trying to lull into a false insecurity, possibly.
I don't know if he's planning that far. I don't think he's going for the invitation.
I'm trying to give my man the benefit of the doubt. Look at that! See, don't count my boy out.
Oh, how about that?
He's got 2 captures
Okay,
already.
never mind. Yeah, okay.
Sunglasses, They're blinding your.
is the
They're blinding your
sunglasses.
vision.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
You've got to do better than that.
I can. They are
Study
noticeably
strategy
quiet.
to play.
I wouldn't say faint, but they are definitely quieter. We'll have to tell Harrison to turn them up. It might just be the nature of the mic. That is a relatively cheap mic.
Let me go.
I'd go right below Gene Jake's red piece. Could be trying to set up a feature diagonal.
We can boost their audio in advanced audio settings. Thank you, Big Butt Man. We have our OBS tech support is in chat here with us. Yeah, I hope that's the case because it's from what I can see, it's maxed out.
Yeah, go there. All right.
Oh, Alt Harrison. Okay.
Let me just save my pieces real quick.
Yes. Mark, do let us know if you can see the clear pieces at all, because I'm having a tough time.
They're a little fuzzy, but I can see for the most part.
Yes, if we could get like a flashlight to shine on the clear pieces so it
Honestly,
reflects the light.
Yeah, that'd be pretty smart. Yeah, because when Jake moves his hand, there's a shadow, and you see the pieces better.
I know, we're making a beautiful illustration. We're artists.
Let me see if I put that there. Then let me do this.
The detector is going out wide, hoping to avoid capture, but he plays right into Gene Jake's hands and gets another capture.
That is 2 captures for each right now.
That's what.
So I'd say they are just about tied
I see.
currently.
Or it says they're challenging to see what he can see. Okay. It might just be the display on this laptop. We're looking at like a cheap TN panel.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But the brightness is really low, actually. We could probably turn the brightness up on this laptop. Does he have the Windows key disabled? Okay. Oh man, this takes forever to load.
Yeah, unfortunate, but had to do it.
Oh, maybe interesting.
Oh my god, the brightness is at 10. Maybe that's why we can't see anything, Nick.
Oh, that's
Oh
why.
my gosh.
Did it be that bright? Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah, how about that? Harrison's eye does not want any eye damage. But as you can see, I already have glasses.
I'm about to.
This should be a safe.
Yes, okay. I see what he means. It is challenging, but we can see it. Okay, I can actually see this cluster up here.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? So could the inspector detector theoretically capture this one at the top left here?
Take it.
I mean, could Gene Jake capture the inspector's piece up at the top left?
Top left.
'Cause that
I
looks
think
like
it has
it's
to be
one
a
on its
minimum
own.
of 2.
It has to be 2?
2 pieces, yeah.
2 pieces? Okay.
Nope.
So if the inspector could play one out wide, that might be his only shot. Otherwise, Otherwise, he definitely has to play defense because G&J does have a cluster of 3, which it looks like he just did.
I've been enlightened.
You're helping me so much.
I've been enlightened. What is this? Where did this come from? Eureka!
He's having a religious experience, is what it sounded like over there.
It's orgasm.
Took place now.
The question is, where does G&J play? He has lots of pieces on the board, but any one addition to them puts him at the 2-piece requirement for capture.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, right there. He's got a good setup for a potential diagonal and
It
a
looks like the
potential.
inspector has a piece there, if I'm seeing that correctly. Right in the center. So all the inspector has to do is put one on the other end, and it's a capture. From what I can see, if I'm reading that correctly.
Get anywhere.
I wonder if he knows that.
Yes, I don't know if he can do that. Inspector can win. You said it was 5. It was 5 captures. It looks
5
like the
captures.
inspector has 2 captures.
Mm-hmm.
And they both have 2 captures, actually.
I'd really prefer mine not get captured.
I mean, you didn't give me much else of a choice now, did you?
Oh, the G&J has a closed 4. And yeah, it would be foolish for the inspector to let that slide.
No,
But
you
now
get to take
G&J can easily go in for the capture.
Oh, what? You don't? I think you could take. I think if it's 2-2, you could take 4. You can
Right? That'd be OP.
whatever, fuck it.
Are you still playing that?
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
let's see if G&J notices. Okay, he did notice the capture. We have a blowout here. Our man's fell out of his chair. The chair has collapsed. Situation in the control room. I guess lesson learned. That is a deeply unstable chair.
Yep.
Careful with this cord.
Ooh, that hurt.
That'll be, somebody should clip that.
I'm not sure they can hear me still. I'm not hearing myself through the mic.
I don't know if anything unplugged.
There we go.
I swear. I
Okay, yes, it came loose a little bit.
you can do.
We should be able to hear.
If you all say that's in the rules.
Okay, okay, Mark and here, Nick. We are all set. What did we miss? The move was so unprecedented.
I was literally blown away.
I thought somebody fell in there. I'm like, what's
Sat right
happening?
next
Like,
Oh man, that was some nice hardwood floors. I'll tell you
yeah,
that.
I thought the detector was like mad and like slammed something or something that we didn't see. I'm like, what? I'm like, it's not that serious.
Okay, I just put too much weight on the front end of this chair and just fell from underneath it.
Yeah, he's got to scoot in more. It's difficult with this folding table.
I was sabotaged.
Nope, I cannot. Because that will just get taken.
Yeah, it looks like the detector could do a capture if he really wanted to.
If I put one there, it can
That would bring him up to 3. One step closer to victory by capture.
bet.
But he's going for the Pente instead.
He does look like he's elected to do that. He has a closed 3,
But,
and G&J will
Jake
block that off immediately.
We'll hear none of that.
Alright, fair enough then.
If G&J plays his cards right, he could link up with his other cluster there if he gets enough tiles. It could be his path to a Pente victory.
They got plenty of pieces remaining as well, so anything can happen.
Anything indeed.
Of course.
Yeah. And they're also talking shit about the announcer during the game, I see. Yeah. Looks like Jake has 3 captures so far, so technically he is in the lead by the looks of it.
Ooh.
Not there. Here. Not until you get a free Tubi.
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 All right, the Inspector Detector blocking off any sort of connection that Gene Jake would hope to make between his astray pieces.
This is a good game. Pretty close.
I'm not sure why he doesn't go for the capture that's in the top middle. It seems to me like it would be an easy capture.
Well, the detective's learning how the game works as he plays, apparently.
Well, you don't give me much choice here now, do you?
We've got a
I wonder where I'm going to put it.
2 and 2.
Capture these two.
Oh, it was actually a setup for a capture.
That. Well, I have to just
Gene Jake is playing 4D chess here.
Yep. Fucking hell.
I give him the opportunity that he needed.
Oh, can he just keep recycling captures? No. Okay. Like he keeps forcing him to play there and then capture.
Get captured and I'll be fine.
So does that mean Jake is up to 4 captures now? Because I think he had 3 before. And now he's at.
Yeah.
If that's the case, he only needs 1 more capture to win.
Not put anything around it.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah,
1,
2,
2,
4,
3,
6,
4,
8.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 more capture.
1 more capture. That might be his play. Oh, but he's got is that an open 4?
I think so.
I think we have an open 4.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Let's see here.
And if next move cannot capture one of Jake's pieces in some manner, I believe Jake automatically wins.
You lost? Hold up.
The detective just now coming to terms with what we realized here in the studio.
The master detective.
He is not much of a detective.
I'm not dumb. I see it.
He claims he sees it, but he just realized it 10 seconds ago.
Do I? Is there like a double play I'm not seeing somewhere?
His only hope is to capture.
Alright,
That's
well.
That's
Oh,
tough.
yeah, I am fucked. Okay, never mind. Well, you win. Congrats.
The detective.
Alrighty, Inspector Detector concedes the match to Gene Jake. That is his first victory.
Oh, fuck, I could have. Oh, well.
Oh, he could have
This
captured.
is the world's greatest detective.
He truly is the world's greatest
On the
inspector.
run.
The world's finest.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so that will bring us up to Harrison is at one victory here, and we've got Jake here at also 1 victory.
That might have just changed the course.
Right now, these two are our leading men in the Pente bracket. Let's pull up this bracket here. Oh, the bracket, he hasn't updated the bracket. They're playing to be seated on the bracket, that's right.
Yep. Right now, currently, the players are playing to be seated where to lie on the bracket, depending on their skill level, and then we'll continue with the actual tournament. This is more like a gauge and practice to get used to the rules and make sure everyone's accustomed to the actual game itself.
Indeed. The general president, I think, stands a fair chance of success. Let's see, we've got the rock, paper, scissors. Did you see who won that?
Yep, it was Disco
Disco Pagliacci.
Disco Pagliacci.
Mark says you're a little quiet and needs to boost it in the advanced. You were the one who said advanced in the advanced.
Oh, yes, okay. Oh, we can turn that up. I'm back. I'll be
General
gone.
President is
I
back.
almost died.
I watched the clip. It was glorious. Oh, well, that makes sense. Boink. Oops.
Yeah, if possible, do we have like a flashlight on standby? Because if we can shine it and have the light refract through the clear pieces, we can see it a lot better. If possible, we can still see them, but it's hard.
Okay. We set up a lamp in the middle there, so we'll see if we can.
Yeah, because we can see the clears on the red table.
Yeah, may put the lamp on the table, maybe?
It is just the light on light that is not too sexy. I wish we could go full screen preview. Oh, but then we couldn't see chat. Just replace the broken camera. We have nothing with which to replace the broken camera with. Oh, with a flashlight. Hopefully somebody will see that in chat and relay it.
Yeah, we have no communication with that room whatsoever.
We really do not.
They cannot hear us with a damn.
Center play opening.
Yeah. Alright, I can see the centerpiece.
Oh, honestly, I feel that's probably suitable.
Alright, that is Disco Pagliacci.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it's clear.
Let's take this conversation.
Right.
I'm
We
not sure
just
what his
love
name for
the
the next
four of the
15
Italian
minutes.
Pagliacci. You gotta say it with the Italian oomph.
Pagliacci.
All right. He's proud of his Italian heritage, and he's hoping to score a win for his country here.
It's clown country.
Clown country.
Oh man, already a 3 by
Dilly
the
Dragon.
great Dilly Dragon.
It was
Dilly,
an open
dilly
3,
indeed.
so he's not even gonna finish the open 3.
No, he might be setting some up in the future now.
I'll get closer. Oh, there's not a light either.
Okay, Mark is messaging Harrison directly. Hopefully he will see it.
Worth a try. Back to the lamp.
Dilly seems to try to go for a V-shape strategy here. Double
Yes,
dash.
this is a very symmetrical game we're
Ooh,
seeing.
but looks like that worked out more in Disco's favor.
Did he
That's
get
the
both
first
sets
capture.
of those?
Looks like it's only one capture, looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Indeed. So maybe the V strat is not the play.
At least not against this clown.
there's no good strat against the clown.
And Dilly seems to be...
He's going for the V strat a second time. Will it work, or
If
will it
not
result
the
in
first,
second capture?
then the second.
Fool him once, shame on him. Now, actually, the clown, Disco, has a lot of experience in strategy games. I personally played him in chess, and he whooped me. So it may not translate 1-to-1, but he's definitely has a lot of experience in these strategy type of games.
He's got a good mind. I feel like he's got really strong adaptability. Well, let's see if he can put that into play.
Indeed, I have high predictions for him. I think it's going to be Disco Pagliacci and the General President Yin Melma in the final matchup.
Oh, really? I'm not counting man out Dilly just yet, though. Dilly's had a lot of experience playing this game. He actually owns this one.
That is true. He does own it.
So if he gets beaten by his own game, it's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, this is a reflection on his self-worth.
He's all in on this.
We're going for a Christmas tree arrangement.
He wants to go ahead and stop that diagonal from McGregor. He's got a spotlight on him. This truly is a lot of pressure.
Oh, that spotlight actually looks... I can see all the pieces clearly.
Yeah, that helped out. A shit ton.
Perfect. So I believe... Can he not capture? Oh, no, he is the one who could have been captured. Could Draken not put a piece in the center there, and... Because that is a closed 2.
Perhaps.
Hey, can you make a web for us? Hold this other pole. Oh god, that's not a good
It's
idea.
kind of hard to tell from this angle, but he could perhaps do that.
There. Leave it there. Leave it... No. They keep moving the light. There's a perfect angle for it.
This can't be really wide angle.
Interesting. How does it look? We're improvising here, people.
Okay. Can we tell Draken to put his captures on the other side so we can see it? If somebody could get a line of communications in there. Because I have no idea how many captures.
You can change the camera real quick to see.
Oh, I think I can take us off.
Yeah. All right. So that's 2 captures right now.
Let's see. That's 2 for
Dilly,
the clown.
Dilly has 2 as well. So they both have 2 captures currently.
Okay. I don't even see Dilly.
Yeah, there's 2. There's 2 pairs.
Okay.
I'm playing shadow puppets in the background.
This really is a game of shadows.
The ground now.
Dilly just trying.
Dude, look how bright he is.
he's absolutely.
He's a
glowing.
white man. He is white.
Dilly is absolutely glowing right now.
He is, yes. It's a good thing he brought a hat with that stage light on him. But tragically, that is the best way that we can see the pieces.
Ghost.
He is playing a ghost. Can we hear that music?
Yeah.
We're gonna get copyright stricken from the music downstairs.
There we go.
Can I see the reflection of the mirror in the door? You might be able to.
I think they might be hearing it in there too. Okay, at least Mark can't hear it, so we're good on stream. No copyright strike for us today, anyway.
There's still time. Oh, so they're both. I'm not sure. I can't remember whose turn it is, but
Yes.
they're both definitely trying to. You can tell this is a battle of the minds with the amount of time that they're taking between each turn to really evaluate all their decisions.
Indeed, most strategy games are. It looks like we've got Draken has an open 2 over on the left side. Let's see if the clown will. The clown will attempt to capture. This will force Draken to close up that 2.
I wonder if that plays into the clown's long-term plans.
I love how we just start calling him the clown.
It's just, you know,
I don't. Yeah.
well, he chose the costume. So he chose-
That was a good idea. Why don't you not break our lamp? Thank you.
I'll either do my best or not to.
I don't know, Jake. What do you think? It's getting out of hand.
Is this really good?
Okay, for some reason, Dilly did not go to block his capture, and for what it. Oh no!
That was-
He's going
I
for a
think-
complete different capture.
I think that's a really bad move.
Swap them. Have the tall.
Not only did he not decide to neglect that capture, he decided to go for another move that actually got captured by the
Yes,
clown
it's a
instead,
compounding
and that
capture.
allowed him to have. It looks like 4. Is that
He's
4?
got 3 because it's 2, 4, 6. The clown has 3 captures on Dilly.
No, I was saying like he has 4 in a row right now. Currently, the clown. has.
Oh, that's right. Oh, there he sets him up for another capture. You see in the top left.
Oh my God, that's what I mean about that clown. Man.
He's throwing hard. Let's see if the clown will notice.
There's no way. It's not going to happen.
He does not. Oh, he gets a Pente victory.
Yeah.
Look. So
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see. That's what I was trying to say. Like, he literally had like 4 going back. That was the worst move.
So that was
could've
we
done.
just witnessed a humiliation. Not only did the clown get 3, almost 4 captures on him, but then spanked him at the end with a Pente victory.
This is Dilly's own game.
This is Dilly's
He
game.
owns this game.
I cannot-
And there was a Pente in front of his face. Oh man,
I cannot imagine a more humiliating loss to
that was an
experience.
upset. He's definitely. He might get the lead in the bracket. Like he might get bumped up to the.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a final contender.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking President General, and the clown are probably going to face off in the finals. That is my
That's
prediction.
going to be a spicy match right there.
A list of who is who. Yeah, it was hard for us to remember too. We keep messing up. Harrison is the General President, Ian Melma. Jake is Gene Jake. At least that one is kind of obvious. Brandon is Disco Pagliacci, but we've just been calling him the clown because we can't remember Pagliacci. Caleb is Pirate King Whiskey. He already played in the first round. Tommy is the Inspector Detective. And Gabriel is Dilly Draken.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to steer shit.
Well, that's known as delusion right now.
Yes, here he is. Didn't he just play? Or no, Caleb hasn't played.
We good
That's
to
right.
just start whenever.
Yes, you were good to start.
Yeah, this is Caleb's second match, but now he's fighting against
starts like this.
the Inspector Detective.
Okay, it is a loser's play.
Put it where you can only
It's
put it.
round robin. I forget how round robin works all the time.
It's almost like you have to.
Maybe.
Fire King made the first move. Now let's see if the detective can come back.
See what we can do to fool you, you simple-minded pirate.
Okay. The inspector is just blatantly stating his strategy for the whole game.
You know, this detective is he's world renowned, but not for the right reasons.
he announces where he's going to look for evidence on Twitter before he goes. He gives people time to clean up.
He gives Inspector Clouseau a good name. It seems like they're going one by one, tit for tat.
Indeed. I think they moved the light again.
Ah, Jesus. They really hate the announcers.
Yeah. You know, I bet if they turned off the overhead light and left the lamp to shine from the side, it might be.
It might be kind of dark for them now to play, maybe. So we got two
The inspector's got an
clears.
open 2. All right. And Whiskey has moved to close it. Oh, no. He's doing his own 2.
He's just going to let it happen, I guess.
That's true. He does need to get 1 on each side because it is an open 2. So
Okay, I see.
it's an open 2. It is a good way to force somebody to play elsewhere that they weren't thinking of.
Let's see here. I don't want to put one there because then it'll be captured. I can put one there, and it should be a safe bet.
If he closes off one of them, like he's doing now, and then saves it. Okay. Yeah, immediately goes to close it. That's really his only move.
Interesting to see Wiki because it's obviously, hopefully, the detective would stop that 3 from going any farther. Which is why I'm trying to wonder what is the Whiskey's long-term strategy here, because that would be a little bit too simple for a win, I would assume. But this is the detective we're talking about.
It is. He in theory could have let it go to 4 because it is a closed 4. But yeah, because now he's set himself up for what looks like a diagonal there in the bottom right. So it was probably a good strategical move to go ahead and close off that 3.
We'll go ahead and put one here. Here.
And he's avoiding capture. Whiskey's like, are you sure? And there's the first capture of the game.
Oh, man. Try to give him an out.
Yeah, he really tried. Literally, if he just put it... Actually, now he can. Or no, he can't because it's going to be an open 2.
Oh, duh. Capture these 2.
There it is.
All right. The capture score is 1-1.
He inspected that one. To not pass the smell test.
And I guess I'll go ahead and capture
All
this
right, Whiskey's
5.
going... Oh,
Oh, man. This
he
is
got captured. But then now Whiskey could come in with his own capture because of that
That's
setup. in his
exactly
last
what he's
move.
doing.
And we're back.
I'm in
This is a game
capture,
of
yeah.
captures.
So 2-2.
The capture of 2 each.
Let me put a stop to this. Because I don't want more captures going on. Probably don't want to.
Okay, seems like we're kind of back to the status quo as of right now.
Yes, this is really anyone's game. Pieces are scattered across the board. That is the consequence of a war-torn board of many captures.
Fair enough.
Well, I know what they say. War never changes.
Indeed. It needs drafting right now is what we need.
Let's see. I don't want to put one there because I don't get captured.
I believe there's an open 3 by the inspector. I don't know if Whiskey seeks to close it. He doesn't have to because it is a closed 3.
Go ahead and put one.
This might be a good time to focus on the offense.
I think if Whiskey chooses to close the 3, he can set it up. Oh, never mind. Did the inspector completely destroy any hope of a diagonal there at the top? Oh, he's got 4. That's an open 4.
Oh, no.
Whiskey has an open 4. Let's see how long it takes for the renowned inspector to realize it.
The second time.
The detective.
Oh, no. My boy. He's still...
He's still...
Whatever.
Okay, he has come to terms with it. That is a Pente for the Pirate King Whiskey.
The inspector detective.
I'll get you next time.
He knows how to detect those L's, I tell you. He's very proficient. He fishes for those pretty adequate.
Yes. I mean, we can't even say that he gets so preoccupied with the captures that he forgets about Pente because he keeps getting his own pieces captured. There is no praise for this man.
It's you know, we try our best in situations like these, and like at the end of the day, you know, it's a lovely game. But some games we're not always meant to play.
Yeah, it is. Strategy is in particular very challenging.
It's trying.
It leans itself towards the very like intellectual, like engineers or encoders. Like those are the people who are doing the best here that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It is just a game of minds, and you either have the mindset for it or you don't.
Yeah, it's just it'd be like that sometimes.
Indeed, I can tell you right now, I do not.
That's the reason why we are in the GD chair. These chairs currently.
All right, so that is victory for Whiskey.
Pirate King.
You got the Pirate King. He's played before, so he's at 1 victory,
So
1
he's
loss.
at a KD of 0.
He's at a KD of a perfect 0.
Even the chat, Mario says, "Damn."
Indeed.
That's how I felt as soon as I saw that that Pente right there. That's wild.
Oh, Pirate. Oh, they both start with P. I thought we had the same thing up. Okay, let's take these down. We need a third person to control these. President.
President
2. I pressed okay. Okay, we're back in. He wrote their real names down for the cues.
Yeah.
So I'm having to translate in my mind
basically
like
playing
Pirate King
the Da
is
Vinci
this.
Code right now.
indeed
Ooh,
very
absolutely
challenging.
crushed a rock, paper, scissors match to decide who goes first. That is the President.
Indeed.
And
Maybe we will see a rock, paper, scissors tournament after this game ends.
Go to the right of center.
Oh, he chose not to opt for the center this time.
Opting for
Right.
just left of center.
Okay.
Very interesting move. Different from literally every other game we've seen.
More bold.
Oh,
And-
I've tried this exact move by Dilly. It does not work. It doesn't work unless he capitulates. Okay. So the General President had an opportunity. That was in essence a wasted move by Dilly. The General President could have just continued his own line over in the center, which would have forced Dilly to come to the center. I tried that exact move when I first played. It ended up being a complete waste of moving behind the entire game. But it looks like Dilly is bailed out by the President General, who chosen to move over to that quadrant.
It was a risky endeavor, but it might pay off.
Oh! I don't know what Dilly's doing. What is the president doing? Dilly is throwing away moves. All the president has to do is play more in a line. And Dilly is so far behind that he has no chance of catching up. But he keeps bailing out Dilly by playing exactly where he's playing in the preceding turn. I don't understand the
Follow
strategy.
the leader.
Okay.
We've made a funny alien.
I don't think you can get a Pente with spaces in between. I'm pretty sure they all have to be all next to each other, if my memory serves
It's
correctly.
almost a shame that they
I don't believe
know
so,
that.
because then you would just get forced captures all the time.
Okay.
Here and now.
This is
Okay,
interesting chat.
Dilly just complete somebody died. Somebody died. Like this move is so bad, somebody passed out. At least you're not the only one.
Oh, look at that. There seems to be an epidemic tonight of people falling over.
Shall I go there?
Okay, Dilly is copying the moves seemingly one for one.
That's an open 3 currently.
We do have an open 3. Will he prevent an open 4? He will.
That sets Dilly up for a nice diagonal there too, possibly.
We have an open 2 by the General President. We also, I think, have an open 2 by Dilly. We will see who will moves in first to capture that.
Dilly is pondering.
All right, we've got, I believe that's an no, there's one space. That's an open 2. Alrighty. General President has a closed 3.
Yeah.
He has a closed 3 on 2 sides. I think he's setting up the double closed 3.
That's 4. That's open 4. That's it.
But Dilly has an open 4.
I don't, unless there's a way he can capture, which I don't think there is.
But he can capture these 2 right here on the bottom. I think if he puts one on the diagonal. Oh no, that's open. Never mind. He cannot. There is no way.
Yes. No, there's nothing I can do.
Tragic.
There's nothing indeed.
And the hunt is over.
That
Okay.
is an official
The hunt is
Pente
over.
right there.
That is a Pente. That just goes to show
Wow.
all the president had a win in the bag here, and I think he totally
He fumbled.
he dropped it. Yeah, fumbled the bag. All you have to do is set yourself up in the middle. The second your opponent plays a move that is so far that he cannot hope to ever get back there.
Yeah, I think that Dilly was kind of betting on that. He knew it was a risky endeavor, but if he can get the general to follow his footsteps, can lead him to a trap that he set.
And it apparently worked.
That's Mr. Draken for you.
Indeed. I wish there was a way for them to see the mouse, because I keep pointing to the screen here for Nick, but the stream can't see. All right, who do we have here? Okay, we've got it.
Battle of the couple.
we do. We have Gene Jake going up against the clown.
Determine who goes first.
Ooh. That's gross.
And Jake wins the first. They will not do 2 out of 3. The clown concedes the handshake, and Gene Jake plays an off center, giving the clown the chance to take the center.
They're battling speedily here.
Yes, now the clown has shown the most fortitude with an absolute humiliation of the inspector last round he played.
Utter destruction.
Utter destruction. Can Gene Jake immediate cap? Oh no. Almost capture. We've got 2 open 3s. They're both going for Pentes. No capture. This is a deviation from what we've seen every game since.
But at this rate, since Jake gone first, he'll be the one to win if they do a 1-for-1. So he has to block him now. Yep.
The clown moving in to close off that open 3.
Okay, so you have to put it in the middle, but you don't have to do the...
And
We
Gene
kinda-
Jake closing off.
Kind of mirroring each other's moves now at this point.
Indeed.
Counts like a 4 here from the center.
It does look like a 4.
Ain't got a 2 right there.
We've got an open 2.
Jake has to drop in for a little visit.
Gene Jake is on the defensive.
Yeah, see the pace has slowed down just a little bit as now there's more pieces on the board, a lot more to consider.
Yes, people are not just going mindlessly, resulting in a lot of captures. I have a feeling this more methodical way is the way the game was meant to be played.
He talking shit about
They
it. Sorry, announcer.
get a load of this guy.
at least 3 spaces from the center point. Which I think are those little X's you can see around.
Ooh,
Ooh, we've got our first capture of the game by Gene Jake.
by the Gene Man himself. Rocking and styling with those shades. Even though it's dark outside.
Yeah, it's kind of dark inside too. If he loses, that'll be why he couldn't see the board.
He's actually blind, actually.
He's blind.
It's like Matt Murdock can just kind of sense where the pieces are.
Exactly. Seeing by displacement.
There's 3 in a row because I have to shut it down. I just easily just lose. Like I freaking
I think because we're playing with people who are a bit more experienced in strategy games, it's a lot more methodical, a little bit less happening, lot less hectic.
More careful moves and careful placement. Nothing really too abrasive.
Exactly.
Each move done with precision.
No rush to judgment here for
Ooh, a
these
nice
players.
capture by the clown.
A third capture.
Oh, and immediately followed up by another capture
Ooh,
by Gene Jake.
that's
The
2.
clown.
So that's 1 capture for the clown, 2 captures for Jake.
And the clown sets up another capture against Gene Jake on the right-hand side. We will see if Gene Jake notices.
Really know we have our own commentators.
It's like, hey, you're not sitting our jobs over there.
You pull up a chair and go that.
Very lucky.
Oh, I think that's ability for 2 captures. The clown could easily do 2 captures on the right-hand side.
That is true. He probably knows that too.
Yeah, he probably does know that, and we are just late to the game. Let's see how late to the game Gene Jake is. Gene Jake is completely late to the game. Oh, but he closed it off with an open 3, but that leaves it for the original capture that he intended.
Mm-hmm. The clown is pleased. But Jake is undeterred, going forward with his plan that he had previously. That's an open... I think that's an open 4.
No, it's an open 3.
Oh, yeah, there's a space right there.
There's a space.
Yeah.
That really just forces... The clown has literally no other move.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the deliberation is.
He may worry about falling into a trap of some kind, but he'll be falling to a loss if he doesn't do it.
Indeed. The hesitancy here.
He can't accept it. He can't.
He's not out of the game yet. I think he's formulating 2 moves ahead. And we just can't see it. Oh.
So was Jake.
Yep. It was a forced capture by Gene Jake. Is this his 3rd or 4th? I think
That
it's his
is
3rd.
1, 2, 3rd. 3rd capture.
Gene Jake is faring much better than I had predicted.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he knows his partner well.
Indeed. This is really Clown's area to thrive. Oh, but the Clown has an open 3. Very sneaky. Those diagonal ones can really sneak up on you in this game like this.
Honestly, I feel like the horizontals getting more than the diagonals would. I'm always looking for diagonals, but...
And it is closed off. Both players have a closed 3. Oh, but he just set up a capture, you see, on the left side. Let's see if Gene Jake notices and chooses to block.
The detector is complaining about his loss.
He is
complaining about
coping.
how rigged the game is.
I've never seen a man cope so hard. My 40 years of Pente casting. Gene Jake does not choose to block, setting him up for an easy capture by the Clown. I think he will come to regret this decision. What did he ask? Did he ask if he was sure?
I don't know.
All right, Clown. I don't know if the Clown sees it. I don't think it's what he immediately intended to do, Nick, but I think he's not one to let something like this go unnoticed. I've noticed him get captures that even I haven't seen. So I think after some deliberation, he will come to the realization.
He's trying to decide.
Oh, he's going for the Pente instead.
He's trying to decide whether it's worth the move right now. It's not really much of a threat.
That must be it. But, I mean, that's a very easy blows off. Now he goes for the capture.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
he's trying to see if he pull out something else.
Interesting. I wonder what the strategy... Oh, because now he frees him up for another, and that's a Pente.
Damn.
That was a smart move. He was thinking 3 moves ahead. So impressive. Impressive move by the Clown.
That's
3 moves
insane.
ahead. Forcing Gene Jake to play near the bottom, sets him up for a capture, removes the pieces that are blocking his Pente, and then goes in for the easy 5.
This Clown does not joke around, I'll tell you that.
That was the biggest brain move I've seen in this entire night.
And the condescending head kiss. Oh my God, the gall of this man. But that was literally the most impressive thing I've seen all night, honestly.
Gosh, that was impressive.
I don't know who can go against that. Man.
I don't know how
I
you're
feel like that
supposed
was
to.
the strongest opponent. Like, I'm not sure if anyone else would be able to chalk up that.
They were, playing 2 moves ahead like that. I can barely think 1 move ahead in anything I do in life. And this man here is thinking 3 moves ahead. Gosh. I'm like, he totally threw us for the loop. We're like, why would you not just go for the capture? It turns out he just needed a 4th to set himself up for an easy Pente.
That's insane. We'll see if we can keep that same momentum going in the future here. That's gonna be a hard one to top right there.
Indeed. Oh man, who do we have? I think it's going to be against. I think against Harrison is going to be his biggest challenge.
The general
He's at 1-1
versus
right
the
now.
inspector.
Alrighty. So now we've got President, the General
Some
President.
interesting things regarding you.
Yes,
Yid
I'm
Melma.
sure you've heard that I won with 100% of the votes.
Is that the
in most
detector?
recent election.
Yes.
Yes.
He's going up for the third time. I always love these matches.
He's like, this is the moment. I will prove everybody right here talking shit about me. Let's go, Inspector Detective. Let's see what you can bring to the table this time. He's been preparing. He's been studying. He's been researching. He's been rewinding the tapes, and now is his moment right here to bring it all back to where
That is true. He has had the most
He
opportunity.
took off the hat.
Oh, the hat is off. The detective has had the most opportunity for self-reflection. He's played the more out of anybody.
Ooh, well, now the general has.
I'm a
Has
master
the
of
upper
mind
hand.
games, you should know.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's
You
see
know,
if the President General will
used to trust
continue
me.
his
I was the
mimicking
general.
strategy
That was his
that he
mistake,
used
I see.
against
You backstabbed him.
Dilly in the his previous round.
All's fair in love and war, I
Well, he
suppose.
rounded up a lot of them, and you know.
I have taken a many criminal to jail.
Yes, us too.
Well, you should take
Mostly
yourself to
political.
jail because that
Mostly political
performance in your
prisoners.
last round was criminal. I tell you.
They're speaking bad about me. That's
I want to press charges.
Yeah.
Wasting my time.
The DAs, you get him on it.
Political side, it's mostly murders and such.
Let's see if he learns his mistakes from
I
the
do a lot of
past.
those too.
Yes,
I
the hats have
see,
come
that's
off.
why you're
You know, we will chalk it up to
investigating, my
the heat from the hat is affecting his brain
do
function.
It's it's a very constricting hat.
Exactly. No blood flow could get
circulation
there.
up there.
Too much murder is bad, my friend. You see.
I'm
Seems like
Okay, that is a closed
in
three.
my empire. I'm also the only one. I banned. You see, I banned. the
Detectives
game.
gotta be careful getting distracted by all the talking.
That's how I became the representative to show up here. I see what you're doing. It shan't work.
Oh, yes.
No,
Well, we can't have that now, can we?
no, absolutely not.
Let us see. Yeah. That won't get me any hot water. Nope. Okay.
Detective is being careful where he places.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Next one's got an open 2 currently.
We're playing very defensive, I see.
Yes, I don't. If
So
I can
does
afford
the
being
general.
captured, I'd like to.
All right, we've got a closed 3 and an open 2 from the General President.
There was a time when, let me tell you, we were hiding in the forest when the military, the bad military, was trying to get us.
The bad military.
bad military.
Is there a good
The
answer?
unloyal ones, the ones who didn't follow me when I said, let's kill them.
General, see, focus on talking. Hope he knows that open 3.
No, please
When it comes to open 4.
Maybe this is his
More evidence
strategy.
on you, my good sir.
No, I think I've said enough. I think I've
There
said
you
enough.
go.
All right, he's looking to
Still
close
in.
it off.
I'm writing a report. I need all the evidence I can get. My good fellow, come now. Don't have cold feet now. Let's see here.
Well, even if they didn't democratically pick me then, they democratically picked me in the latest election.
I see. Let's do it.
I see.
Okay, he's keeping his open 3,
Ah,
but it didn't really matter much.
I'm not going to give you that easy.
I'm not sure
I
was the
was giving
was
you too little credit.
what was the plan there.
I don't really think there is a plan. At this early stage in the game, you just have to get your pieces on the board, and then you can start planning. I can lull the other person to one side of the board, forcing them to play into my hands. But, I mean, at the starting of it, there's very little strategy, I feel. You just got to get pieces on the board and hope they link up.
I feel like we're kind of in the mid game right now.
They've played so defensively that it's hard for them to set something up. But it looks like just about now it'll ramp up.
Do anything bad for me if I Do that? I don't think
because the detective has a closed
Oopsie
3,
daisy.
and there's a
It
capture.
wasn't you have to spend money to make money.
Yes.
You know what they say.
There we go. That's why inflation is so high in his country.
Anyway, gotta fix that problem.
Right back to it, huh?
Not the best economic expert.
What? Can't have that.
No, certainly not.
That is 2 open 3s by the inspector detective.
Certainly
Look
such
at that. Coming
He's-
back with a vengeance.
He's in a better position to win than the President General.
Watch the detective come back and win the whole thing.
Yes, it would not be out of character for the detective to completely fumble the bag at this point.
No, bad hand. Don't do dumb things.
Careful consideration. Mental
Now
deliberation.
he's a master strategist.
I am.
Emotional
Sometimes
inspiration.
I must think of my moves.
All right.
Indeed.
We've got a closed 4. Let's see if the detective even realizes that there's a closed 4 on the
Do it all
board.
day.
He
It's
does.
tiring.
Won't let him go off that easy.
He's
He's
learning.
already learning.
Well,
I think there's a closed 2.
I cool.
He
Won't be the
could
worst thing in
easily,
world, but also
the
not
president, the general president could easily, I think,
Oh, I
capture.
need those.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see.
Let's see if
I think it's unlikely that the inspector will notice.
Yeah, it's a relatively safe play. I don't think anything wrong can happen.
Oh, does he? Oh, buddy, he thinks it's a safe play.
Yeah, that's relatively safe. Let's just not.
Okay, yes, he does notice. Blocking the capture. This might be a game of Pente rather than a game of captures.
Man here.
Just stopping you from going up.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There's 3 there. I said no. Shan't have any of that.
Well,
Yeah, this is a game of just closing off 3s. I think, yeah, the only hope is to just hope that one of those closed pieces lines up with your 3 that you can fill in for a Pente.
It's a tale of 2 cautionary men.
Indeed, they're both playing very defensively.
shenanigans for now.
Or shall you?
Ah, darn.
Ooh,
Okay. I see.
capture by the general president. That was definitely the general side of his name.
Indeed.
Damn it. Almost. Almost. He almost fucked up.
You almost got me there.
You almost fucked it up.
Not today. Not today.
Thankfully for General's second thought, was able to
This is how you
avoid
want
the
someone
trap
to
laid
know,
out by the
Yes.
inspector.
By split second last
You
decisions.
see, yes.
They saved your hide.
Much like when we got to the Capitol. You see, they put a bunch of bombs in the Capitol building.
Well, that's no good.
They were planning to. I thought we'd be foolish enough to just run right in.
Oh boy. Interjecting politics into this game already.
Your hand
This
tells
is
you
for the
bad
sake of his
things.
country. This is people see him lose, they'll be humiliating.
Just like yours did almost a second ago. You understand the feeling.
Absolutely.
He came from a 24-hour flight. He has to win this year.
Damn it. Fucking hell.
Ooh,
Got another capture by the general president.
Available to me, but
I think
I just noticed it.
just now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, lovely.
that's 2 captures for the general and 1 capture for the inspector.
Here, try and keep your captured pieces on the visible on the board so that the commentators can see.
What he said.
Yeah, when they play the clear pieces on the bottom, it is rough to see.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose I will just stop. Well, yeah, I'll just stop your capture for now. Oh, fucking hell. You just have captures everywhere. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, inspector.
Oh my
He's-
gosh, a third. Is that third or fourth? That's his third capture.
The inspector started getting to it. He started letting it get to his head a little bit. But put the hat back on.
Right? Hope there's a rat in there that can control his moves.
Is a threat, but
Another capture.
Oh my God! 4 capture. Has anyone win by a capture yet?
Not
He's
yet.
gonna be the first one.
He will be the first one.
Oh no!
He literally just
thought
said
of it
I'm
way ahead
If
of
there's
time.
any way to make
Somehow
your opponent
down
scared of making any moves, it's by doing that.
Much like the revolution, I was pulling all the strings the whole time.
This is not looking good.
So that was a double capture. Harrison should have won.
Yes, Harrison should have won.
Like many detectives do.
He's not performing as well as I originally expected. He does spend a lot of time playing strategy games, but I don't know. Maybe just Pente just isn't his
You said there
game.
was a double capture?
He captured twice in a row. He has 4. What do you mean he has 5?
Yeah, he only had 5.
That's his 5th. He won by capture. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first victory by capture
God, yes.
by the General President.
Yes.
Another
wanted to
absolute
win my way.
devastation to the inspector and detective.
Oh, I don't know how far he flew out, but eventually getting that plane ticket ready. He won't be sticking around for much longer in this
I
tournament.
was.
The first game via.
I shall be continuing to look into you, but you seem like a good fellow for now.
Yeah,
At least he's a good sport about it.
At least, but it has got to have low hopes. If I'm the inspector detective, I am bowing out gracefully right now, folks. I don't.
Just call a day, man. You know?
Yeah, he might be in the studio here by the end of it.
he might be taking one of our shots. Hey, play 4. Jesus.
Alrighty, so I don't know how many more rounds he has to play. I don't know. Are we done with the round robin yet? I'm not sure.
I feel like we are.
I feel like everybody's played. The inspector detective is the only one who's played 3 times.
Right.
The President General's played twice, and Pirate Whiskey has played twice.
Dilly.
Let's pull up the inspector's stats.
Oh, do you want
Here.
to?
Oh, 0 wins and 3 losses on the board.
On the board.
I don't know how we recover from that one.
He is tonight's biggest loser.
I'm just a guy in denim.
Okay, Jake is actually, Gene Jake is faring much better than I predicted. He held his own for most of the game in his round against the Clown, and the Clown is very, very good.
Probably the toughest opponent I think we've seen so far. So the fact he held on that long.
I mean, yeah, it speaks volumes about his ability to play this game. I believe, my prediction is that he's going to win.
But
This round.
Dilly's been on some unique moves before in the past. I'm not throwing you off anymore.
I think the Dilly has fumbled into a victory. Oh my
So
god.
Dilly has the opportunity to go first after running a rock, paper, scissors, and
Okay.
now
Let's see if Gene Jake will capitulate this weird move the same way that the President General did.
Dilly dallying though.
As long as we get this is permanent enough.
Okay, 2 and 2, both open 2s on both sides. I believe it is Dilly's move.
They are far apart. They are both in their own realities, essentially. Okay, he's met up with the center. Gene Jake moving in to close off that open 3.
Off that 3 real quick. Not letting that happen. Now,
I think he learned from his mistake last game. There will be no openings.
but Dilly said that's okay. I'll just keep making more. And Jake will be right there to close it back off again.
Right there.
Don't let him breathe. But good move by also increasing him as a diagonal open 3 as well by closing that off. So that's a strong move.
Indeed, it played right into his hands. But Dilly is moving. Oh, we have
Into
our
a
first capture
capture.
game.
This is Dilly.
He's
Dilly.
Dilly.
Come on, Dilly.
There we go. He closed off the 3 himself for some reason. Played into a closed 3.
I'll do it myself.
There was already nowhere for him to go. I'm not sure what that strategy was.
We've seen unique strategies come from Dilly before, so let him cook. Let him cook.
At what point do we stop calling it a unique strategy unique and start calling it sporadic?
Sporadic is a strategy. Don't let him see you coming. One capture so far
Okay.
by Gene Jake. No captures by Dilly. Pretty decent positionings on the board from both sides.
Indeed, Gene Jake has a closed 3 and an open 2 on the board. And now it is a closed 2. If Gene Jake does not close up his closed 2, then
Will be swept.
yes, he will be swept in capture. It looks like that was his move.
Lock it down.
He now has 2 closed 3s on the board.
Lock it down.
It is clear that Dilly is on the defense.
Might be a little hard to tough come back from. It's got to bust out some unique strats.
It is indeed rough. If he can bring down the right-hand side, if he can close off that 3, he can make a play for the right-hand side because he does have a clear piece on that side as well. His only hope is to maybe link it up like he's doing. But he's left it open, but he is hoping to link it up.
They just made a move, and that 3's still open.
3's still open. He doesn't need to close it. And I think he knows that.
Ooh, decides to go 1 up.
But that just sets up Gene for... Oh, no, it doesn't. He's denying Dilly the diagonal that he was seeking. And in fact, sets him up for capture.
That was insightful.
Very
Dilly has
insightful.
some frustration on his face right now.
he
not looking,
he is sweating.
Not looking very thrilled.
He does not look thrilled at all. Yeah, probably a sane move. Avoid that, Pente. That was his only play by Dilly.
Mm-hmm. No chance to be offensive. He's constantly defending.
Gene Jake going in with that wide strategy, leaving an open 2. I think Gene Jake might want to link up with his sole red piece at the bottom there, if I had to predict, in case the current strategy does not work out.
Or it could be there's a distraction from what else is going on.
True. I don't know, have we seen any distractions this game? I haven't noticed many.
Just notice he's got an open 3 right down there. Jake did. Oh, is
That's
that
true.
open? Yeah.
No, that's a close 3.
It's close 3, but there's still pretty decent opening there. Whose next move is it?
They've taken so long, I've completely forgot.
I want to say it's Dilly's, but
I believe it's Dilly's.
he's trying
That
to see
pondering face.
how he can pull out something out of his ass.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, puts it right next to that juicy red piece right there.
I don't think we'll have any ties. Because
Not exactly sure what that's intending to set up, or is that just trying to stop Gene from...
you're playing right now, I think. Yeah. So one of them will go to positive, one goes negative. So then we'll have, it'll be you and whoever wins this, I think.
Yeah, so 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So somebody will be tied.
With you.
One of these 2 will be tied.
You may have to establish a move timer.
I guess we have one.
Yes, probably would make the stream a bit more entertaining. I love how we can tell whose turn it is based on whoever has their hand over their mouth. The thinking pose. His hand comes down. Does that mean he's decided on a move?
Let's hope so.
In fact, he has.
Okay, decided to go a little bit
A
on
stagger.
the box.
Instead of a direct open 4, he leaves himself open for a horizontal and a diagonal.
Jeez, I think it's going to eat you.
He very nearly did.
Not yet. I'm being very stationary in this chair as much as I can. It's very... Yeah. I think the wheelbase is kind of small on it, so just got to be careful how I move. But I definitely got the comfy chair compared to Chris. That chair fucking sucks.
I mean, I'm sitting up anyway. Harrison says we're still in the round robin phase. We might do another based on the outcome of this bracket. We'll let you know. For the bracket, okay. So yeah, it looks like we're almost done with the round robin. And they're taking so long to play, we might not get out of the round robin. The tournament has not even started.
The round and round robin.
Going on lunch break.
I don't know who took that. That's true statement. Both say Jake just went. Now when Dally is going to return the favor in 2024. You might have thought the camera stopped moving. It hasn't. It's just very still.
Yeah, there's points where I don't know if the camera stopped working because nobody's moved at all.
Dilly just put down clear for an open 3, looks like.
Yeah, Jake has a lot of 3s on the board. He's
Jake
got an
has
open 3 and a closed 3.
Hopefully he's aware of that to make sure that does not become an open 4, because that would be an automatic win in Dilly's favor. Let's hope he...
Indeed.
He probably sees that, though. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
But Dilly could close off that open 3 in the middle and then set himself up for a diagonal play. And even a horizontal, because his singular clear piece at the top that's used to close off 2 separate attempts by Gene Jake. There's lots of different ways if he chooses. I think that would be a wise move on his part.
Yeah, so hopefully he has time to capitalize. Or, I wonder if Gene Jake has an open. He could potentially have an open 4 on it.
Yeah, Mark says Dilly can get an open 4.
Yeah. Oh, that might be an it. If Jake sees it, that might have been it right there.
I don't know. So Dilly could have got an open 4, but did not elect to do so. But he played in the very same row that could have given him the open 4. So I don't know what the thought process was behind that.
Does Gene Jake really not see? I don't think he sees it.
Man.
I don't think he sees it.
Bro, did you hear Harrison freaking out of the back? He did. General President knows what's up. There, he blocks it off. Okay, so Dilly could have won the game. But it prolongs. Commentator, do something fun again. Nick, fall out of your seat again. Honestly, I mean, this match is one of the longest matches I've ever seen. I cannot remember a time when this match wasn't happening. They keep going on. They keep setting themselves up and then closing each other off.
And they keep blue balling us.
Exactly.
Really teasing us.
There's been not even any captures in the last 15 minutes. So we can't even get excited about that. And then the one chance he has to get an open 4, he doesn't take it. He chooses an open 3 on the same row.
He's
so
like,
we know he looked at the row.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
That's my only hope, is that he's just toying with him. I don't know what he's doing.
Playing with this food.
I mean, not even much changed while we took our chat break. Finally, we've got a capture here.
Oh man, it took a couple years, but so that's two captures by Gene Jake. I don't think there's any captures done by Dilly. If I'm reading that correctly.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Dilly.
Yeah, he might turn to Dally. Boop.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
yeah.
I'm just trying to close that diagonal there.
Yeah. That is an open 2. So if Gene Jake does not close it off, that will be an easy diagonal for Dilly. But at this point, I don't know if Dilly even sees that.
He's putting down shit for the sake of putting shit. He's like, fuck, I don't know about this shit.
Okay, Gene Jake does not see it. So Dilly has an easy capture here. But let's see if the heavens will show him the light. Because I do not. If he's taking this long to see it,
maybe Gene Jake's special ability is to adapt to the skill level of his opponent for better.
That must be. If he played as well as he was playing against the clown, Dilly would have short work made of him.
It would have been over 10 minutes ago.
So presumably Dilly has had a fun time playing this in the past. Otherwise, he wouldn't have bought the game. My question is, who was he playing against to have a fun time? Because both games he's been playing has been... Well, I guess he did win the first one, but the General President did kind of throw it.
Make a move.
Please, I'm begging you, sir. You have what? You have easy capture. I don't know. He has to have... There we go. No, he didn't. He plays right next to the area where he could have had a capture.
He doesn't want to do it.
I don't know if he's gone soft, if he feels bad.
He's like, I'm going to get one capture and I'm going to win the game. That's the shit. Oh, no.
My goodness. He's got a history of sporadic behavior.
God, he's actually like, he might be schizophrenic.
I don't know what his... there is no strategy. That's the only thing that can explain it. I mean...
The best strategy is...
I think that's why Jake's having such a hard time. Because how do you play against a man who is giving you no strategy?
He doesn't know what he's looking at.
I mean...
That's a good strategy. Like,
right?
I'm going to play so sporadically, you don't know what to do against me.
Maybe I think that's the Jar Jar Binks strategy, and I think that's working for him.
Ooh, James made a move, put down Lee to make a close two.
Okay, so if Dilly plays underneath this open 2 in the center here, the vertical open 2 in the center, then he has a closed 3, but then he could win the game if Gene Jake does not recognize it, because he'll have 3 and 1.
Right. But I don't think he sees that.
Yeah, I don't think he sees that. Both of us to assume anything is going on in his head.
I think his mind is elsewhere right now.
I mean, it's gotta be, because he's taking so long to play his turn. And then
the turn's not even good.
And the turn's not even good.
It's not even,
I don't know what's happening. We could honestly cut to commercial. I don't know what's...
from our sponsor, Target, from these delicious sandwiches that...
There we go. Do we have an Ozempic ad that we can play?
Head on, apply directly to your forehead.
I remember. We were in the same class when we watched that advertisement. I remember.
He just went fucking forever.
I know, 15 times they said it. And we still remember it to this day. That was over 10 years ago.
It's effective marketing.
It
finally
really
a capture from Dilly? No more dally? No more dally. From Dilly, that's his first capture of the game.
For Dilly.
Congratulations.
They lost their funny bone a while ago.
I can't imagine how boring this must be for the contestants who can't even commentate.
Nah, that's true.
They've got to sit there in silence and watch what is happening.
It's painful. And might start their own Uno game in the corner or something.
Yeah, that's the only play. We need a second camera to watch their Uno game.
Tells great jokes.
All right.
Okay, Jake plays one far right. I'm not sure what he's going for there. He has no other pieces nearby, and there wasn't even. It was a closed 1. So I don't know what his plan was.
I got no fucking clue. Maybe perhaps this is big 3 right here. Could you be trying to set something up to get a Pente, like a wide
But he's
Pente?
got. Didn't he just play one on the far right here?
Oh, is that the one he played?
That's what I thought. I don't know.
That's when he played the I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing.
I thought he played that one or something. That was mine.
Okay, Dilly closing up that 3.
No, not really.
This is actually the longest game.
Yeah.
Probably like double. It's like 2 games
This, yeah, I don't know what.
with a total of 3 captures between both contestants.
Yes.
And I don't understand how to have this many pieces on a game and so little captures.
There's just so many 3s. That was a close 3. Jake played one in the middle of a close 3. He could not even hope to get a Pente or capture with that. Okay, yeah, Dilly just moves in for the easy capture.
Yeah. Maybe it's a war of attrition. It goes so long where you make him lose focus, and then you start capitalizing on his mistakes. He's waiting them out.
That might be it. We are now both players at 2 captures. The game literally could not be any more even.
Yeah.
Like,
and, captures and number of fucking pieces on the board. Alright.
ooh, all right, we've got to capture. Gene Jake takes the edge.
There we go. It's starting to get a little juicy here. Dealer's got to think of something quick before any more species get captured.
But quick, I would say, is not his strong suit.
That's sad. That is a fair point. Ooh.
Capture Central now. So
And it's back to tied up.
It's like, yeah, can't let the game progress too far. He's like, hey, bring it back. Bring it back.
yeah, you get enough pieces on the board.
He
You
just starts capturing the shit ton, you just don't even realize it.
yeah.
Uh-oh. One more capture, and that'll be the game for Gene Jake.
Chance leaving yours.
Dilly's got to come up with something special here.
I'm
Right.
predicting that Dilly will get one more capture and then somebody will get Pente. They'll start going to open 4s before somebody gets Pente.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, decided to capitalize on that 2 that was there, turn it into a closed 3. But not exactly sure how he's going to connect that to his other pieces he has up north there.
That was ankles. Like,
Maybe just to prevent a future possible Pente from Jake. Maybe that.
If you look at it from a different perspective,
But at this point, I don't understand how you play defensive this late in the game when there's no clear advantage of either player.
it's like, Jake, you had a 5 on the board for.
They might actually run out of pieces. That's my worry.
I don't think there's no way that's possible.
I would hope not.
That's
Oh,
it.
Jake, finally! Jake gets the final capture for what is the longest game of Pente. We are very happy
We
that
are
it's
out
over.
of the Pente purgatory.
Right? What level of hell is this?
Oh
I
my
do not
God.
know.
Their capture-based victory.
yes, you don't
The capture bait. That is a waiting based victory. I think that's a-
Like, of all those pieces on the board, I never would expect to capture.
I know they've had the
that's
most
pretty
pieces on the board of any game, and they win by capture. I don't understand how that's possible. So many closed and open 3s. No strategy in sight from either player.
It's just,
I don't understand.
fuck it. Fuck it. We're here for it.
There we go. I think we might be out of round robin now. Harrison says, depending on the outcome of this game,
Caleb and Brandon.
Wait, don't you have to fight Jake?
I think Brandon is playing somebody else again. Caleb and Brandon, I think is what he said.
That's gonna be a sweep for Brandon. I tell you that right now. That's gonna be
I mean, Brandon's been sweeping pretty much
This might
everybody.
be the fastest game of Pente I've ever seen.
Yeah,
That's my conclusion.
If you're playing against Brandon,
Like,
you
I'm
have
gonna
no
put 30
shot.
seconds on my watch.
Quite close.
We're gonna see.
He is.
The ICU.
I,
Once they've,
See, you made me laugh. You passed.
All right.
once they're done in the plush pieces place, I'm starting the timer.
Caleb managed to pull something out of his ass.
All right,
Okay.
And first piece is placed by the Pirate King. Let's begin.
in theory, Pirate King has the advantage. He's going to need it against a player like Brandon.
Against the clown.
We got our first open 2 on the board. It is closed, and also he makes his own open 2 by the clown. Already playing 2 steps ahead. Easy. I don't know how.
Easy cap. Yeah,
Easy capture.
20 seconds. It's been 20,
It's been 20 seconds before our first capture. All right, we've got a closed 3. I don't know why Caleb played 2 spaces away from any of his others.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does either.
Oh, Caleb could easily capture. Caleb could easily capture if he plays at the bottom. What is he doing? Could easily capture. Okay, he didn't play. Did he play?
He
Okay. But Brandon doesn't go for it. Or no, he can't. Brandon doesn't fill it up.
Oh, is that a 4?
That is a closed 4 by Caleb.
Interesting.
And it is closed off. Now he gets the capture. I'm surprised Brandon didn't catch that.
Okay, Pirate King. Man, Brandon, he might be resting too much on his laurels right now, dude. Man.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Victory
coasting.
has defeated you.
In the center left, Brandon could play 1, giving him in the middle, sandwiched, and give himself an open 3. But other than that, I'm not sure what other move he would make.
Brandon's second guessing. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I lost the bet. It's about a minute and a half now. So.
Okay, and he does exactly that. He gives himself an open 3. Caleb plays one really far on the right. Again, I don't know that strategy is going to work out.
I wonder if... Wait, so Caleb just... Now it's Brandon's turn, right?
Yes, it is Brandon's turn.
With an open 3?
Yeah, he does have an open 3.
I don't know why I didn't take that to an open 4, but okay.
Okay, easy capture with the bottom right if Caleb places that piece where he does. And he does. So Brandon gets another capture, assuming he notices. Caleb was so preoccupied with the open 3 that he just didn't see the capture. Which is interesting, because an open 3 is not really a threat if you think about it. You have more than one turn to deal with it. And there was no setup for which Brandon could seal a victory with that.
Oh, we can start. Yeah. You want to see the layout. Oh, yeah.
All right, Caleb abandoning his strategy of playing far out and just playing more nearby. Oh, no. Brandon has 2 open 3s on the board.
Oh, man.
It is pretty much over for Caleb.
The beast is unleashed. Caleb has 1 open 3 up there.
Yes.
I think Brandon will probably get it a lot sooner.
Caleb literally has to close off the open 3 on the bottom, or else he loses. Oh, and he didn't. He didn't. Brandon has an open 4. Did he not see?
That's it. That's a wrap, King.
That is a wrap.
Let it sink in. Let it sink
He's
in.
letting it sink in. I don't think. Oh, the cope. Yeah, there's nothing more he can do. Oh, the sigh, ladies and gentlemen, of a man in defeat.
I'm sorry, dog.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
he lasted longer than I thought he was going to. I'll say that.
He did. I mean,
but
there's not much you can do when you go up against the clown.
Yeah, but as soon as the clown woke up, it's like, hang on a second. It's like he captured one of my pieces.
Yeah, he only had 1 lapse in judgment when he missed the easy capture. But that will seal the deal, folks. That is a victory for the clown.
Damn.
He is a sweep. Which key is his stat? 6. He is at. This will be his 3rd win. I don't think the graphic is updated quite yet.
Oh my god!
But this will be his 3rd win. He is sweeping.
So
he is absolutely
clown
humiliating.
to the inspector, you see the wider range of skills here displayed here in the household of Pente.
And really, the only person to give him a run for his money so far has been Jake. That game lasted a decent amount of time. I'm not sure who else can.
No.
They are easily the top 2 players I've seen this entire
the only thing I can think of, again, with Dilly Dally's strategy, Dilly Dalley's strategy, is that to outlast his opponent, make him mentally fatigued, and then capitalize on their mistakes, possibly. That might be the only way to be a player that might be a little bit more skilled than you are. It's just by playing a waiting game. But that is a gigantic pain in the ass for everyone involved. So hopefully they don't use that method.
Exactly. I believe they're hashing out the tournament bracket now. It'll be no question that Brandon is in one of the later turns if they're going skill based. Let's pull up the bracket here. So, yeah, if they don't make any changes to this, yeah, it looks like Brandon easily gets a bye. Disco Pagliacci. And then Pirate King and Dilly are going to have to play. I don't think they played earlier. And then Gene Jake versus Inspector Detective. That's an easy win for Jake. And then he will go on to face off the General President. Yeah, I don't know if he is. I don't think here. There it is. There's the update.
So this is match 1, this is match 2.
So, yeah, this will be a little bit of a tinker as he updates this live.
Mm-hmm. But we'd like to thank you guys again for joining us tonight on the Intergalactic Pente tournament. We have a lot of strong contestants here. Well, we have a couple strong contestants here. Fought pretty well.
Indeed. I mean, so I think both of us can agree that Brandon's going to be the clear winner, but who do we think is going to get second place?
Second place? Well, I think second place would probably either be Jake or the General, I believe.
Yeah, the General's having a bit of a tougher time than I originally thought. I think, yeah, I don't know what it is with Jake. He played so well against Brandon. He lasted a pretty good amount of time, but then against his last match, he just abandoned all sorts of strategy against Gabriel. So I don't know what's.
I think he's really good at mirroring his opponent's moveset. But that means you're playing against someone who's also bad. he's not going to be that much better himself. So.
That might be it. I genuinely don't know.
Hey, this is the producer. What's go? All right. So they got the fucking. They're about to go on with the bracket. So whatever the bracket is right now, we just updated. It's all good, copacetic. So that's what we're about to start with. The first match should be Pirate King versus that guy. Yeah. It's whoever's fourth place. I mean, you can just look at the
right. We got the bracket.
Fantastic.
If
Pirate King versus Dilly Dragon, or his name should be Dilly Dally.
Okay. Make sure they put the captures not on the board and like not on the left, or it's gonna be on the left side.
Yeah, sure. Make sure they put them close to the camamera. Is what you're saying?
Like put them on the table, so
like here and like here, so we can actually see it.
I'll make sure.
Can you get the cheese board?
Yeah, we can bring the cheese board.
There we go, folks. We got it.
Anything for you guys? Anything else you need?
Water.
Should have prepared.
I'll see what I can do.
Tommy will have to get that. Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
There we go. I love how the people just change their names to like Dilly Dally and the clown. I genuinely can't remember. It's really tough. I slip into just calling them their real names because I just forget.
Yeah. Fucking stupid anyway. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
and they can't speak out against it because they can't hear us either. So.
Exactly. Oh man. Oh my gosh. We need a larger folding table. We should just move this desk that's right here.
Oh yeah,
that would have honestly been a better setup.
Like hunting, eh?
Wait, they're starting the match. Why are we starting the match?
Like plundering the hunt.
Guys. Wait. If you can, see if you can put a shadow over the board. If it's at all possible.
We want
sharks in this water.
He said like a shadow? Or like
if you can cast a shadow over the board. So we can see. If it's possible.
Yeah, no, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, it looks like they have started. I don't know who went first.
Caleb went first.
Okay, Caleb is playing. I don't know who he's.
Oh, sorry, Gabe went first because there's two.
Okay.
Yeah, he's three.
We got Caleb versus Gabriel here. We've got an open 3 by Caleb. If he does not close this off, it will be an open 4. It's tasty pepperoni, I think. Is it pepperoni or salami?
Oh, it is. Well, is that an open what?
Open 4 already. Oh my god. What? Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the fastest win. I did not even have time to eat my snack.
Before the food. Like, wait, you just win? What the fuck?
This is his own game,
You
ladies
own
and
this
gentlemen.
game.
He owns this game.
It belongs to you.
And now that we're playing for real, this was a tournament match. This was not an exhibition round robin.
We had like 6 rounds of warm up. How did you sell that fast? That was at the inspector level of play time.
I don't understand.
Oh my god! Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Oh my god!
So he is out already. We are not even a minute in.
That's crazy.
I know we thought the fastest game was going to be against Brandon, but I guess it was against Caleb because I don't know what else.
Dilly Dally just like he had a very strong beginning, but for some reason each match has been getting steadily worse.
He is.
Rematch.
He's out of fuel. It turns out being sporadic does not pay off when you just ignore a losing hand.
Alright. The ultimate play.
Alrighty, Tommy, and going in first.
True.
Jake deciding to space out his first move.
Just go with it.
Going for a diagonal off the bat, the inspector.
Ooh, that's kind of spicy.
You and your fucking spice. Jesus Christ.
All right, we've got a closed 3.
Plot thickens.
You say what you will, but at least this game is moving faster.
Mm-hmm. Now they're playing for keeps. Yeah. Open 2 down there. Jake retaliated with what?
I've lost all light. The light in my life has gone out. It's quite depressing. That might be better, actually.
Maybe. Maybe harder to see the pieces though.
Oh, this will be much better. I think it might be a little bit worse.
I feel like it adds a little bit more contrast.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, that card's not doing anything else. Try it.
All right, Tommy's got an open 3 on the board. If Jake does not deal with it, he will lose the game because it will result in an open 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the dead center, too. So it could not be any more plainly obvious. And he does not deal with it. Tommy wins the game, folks. Congratulations, Tommy. Let's see if he can capitalize on it. I don't understand.
What just happened?
He needs to play. He had the game in the bag. He does not choose to go for the open 3 in the center. Instead, goes for a closed 3, and then Jake blocks it off. Tommy had the game in the bag. I don't understand.
Maybe they've been playing for so long that they're just not able to recognize. Like Tom really had the win in his hand.
He had an open 3.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna go for
and Jake has an open 3, and he's not following it up.
yeah.
All Jake has to do is put one peg on either side, and he's got an open 4 victory.
Why do you think it's so hard?
Guys, people, get them in the booth. Put it on me. Okay, there we go. Jake sees his open 4.
Okay, there it is.
Look, Tommy played one to the far right.
They're exhausted.
I don't understand.
They're exhausted. They're fucking tired. That's
Tommy's still at. We're gonna cut their cam. Tommy hasn't even realized he's lost.
Cut the footage.
So Tommy's lost. This is his 4th loss. We've got his 4th loss on the board. You might as well just update the graphic right now. Because if Jake doesn't see that his open 4 is an immediate victory, we have lost all hope.
Cheeky about it. Fucking hell.
Pinchy.
I was like trying to get myself
way to go, Detective.
work with, and I didn't even think about it.
You know what sucks, dude? You could have won.
Yeah, that was the sad part.
That was literally his victory. He just sold it.
He really, yes. His comeback victory.
Like, only the inspector can pull that off.
I mean, it is wild. That is Tommy's 4th.
Dude, he says when someone gets knocked out, they'll come to our room to chat. Why did you sell the fucking game?
That is Tommy's 4th and final loss. He is the first one out of this tournament. Oh no, I think there's a consolation tournament.
I don't know.
Is there? I think he said there's a losers bracket.
That was hard to win this.
back.
Is that his fourth loss?
That is his fourth loss. They need to update it on the graphic.
That's insane. And next up, we got Pirate King and the Clown.
Yours. So funny. Man.
Hopefully, this match goes better than the last one. Holy shit!
Always against Brandon.
You know, I actually flunked out of the joke telling classes.
What was that?
He flunked out of the joke telling classes, he says. But not out of the Pente classes.
The most unfunny clown.
Caleb setting up a capture here in the middle. Quickly blocked off by Brandon.
No, there's the loser's bracket, so he
Okay.
expect just got one more chance. Ooh. Pirate King closed that 3. Trying to splinter off, crash crane diagonal. Pirate King ain't have none of that shit. Deciding to go a little bit more of the blocking route this
Yeah,
time.
it looks like they're going in sort of a V shape.
Ooh. It's a closed 3 right there.
Nothing like cheese that's been out for 3 hours, right?
It's great. Fuck it. And then there's open 3 for Pirate King. I think it's Pirate King's turn, too. I don't know. Nope. Thank God it wasn't. Tit for tat.
Brandon has 2 threes that are completely closed on both sides on the board. His only hope is to turn those into a horizontal Pente. And that might even be his play.
That is true. Yeah, I've seen Brandon come out with some third-dimensional chess plays before.
Oh my goodness.
Woo. I tied that. Man.
We're falling apart here in the studio, guys.
As soon as the food came out, the whole thing went to shit. Shake his head.
Ooh, the side by side, the parallel
How you let
threes.
that happen?
The parallel closed threes. So, but if you get enough parallel closed threes, then you just get Pente.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. Hopefully, Caleb wouldn't notice until by that point.
I think he did notice. He went to close off the diagonal in one of his parallel closed threes.
Way to go should make the prettiest picture. Wait, what's not in the head for? Yeah, that is a move, yeah.
Was it a capture?
Yep, that was first captured game.
All right.
Pirate King unfazed.
All right. He's electing for an open 2 in the bottom left.
Don't really know what that's connecting to, but let him cook.
In doing so, closes off Brandon's final open-ended, one-sided 3 in the center of the board. Brandon has now a closed 4, close to the center of the board. Yeah, there. Thank you, Caleb.
We should. That should have to be a risky.
Right.
Be a risky moment.
Very, very scary. Oh, open 4. Another play where he's 3 moves ahead. That is victory for Brandon.
Damn.
I did not. He baited him into closing off that 4. So that is his strategy. He makes 4s that force him to set up. And I don't know why you even bothered. Oh, the capture! It's not over. It's not over.
The Pirate King?
The Pirate King comes in with a capture, denying Brandon of his victory.
Wow.
Very impressive play. We have underestimated pirates everywhere.
Honestly, he might take second. I didn't see him versus Jake.
Yeah, that would be an interesting match. I believe Brandon has a closed 2 in the left side.
That's a... Yeah.
Oh, but Caleb also has a closed 2.
Didn't capture.
All right, closed 4 by Caleb.
Hopefully that's a long play in there.
Yeah, easy. Oh, he's got an open 3. If Brandon does not close this open 3 on the bottom left hand, the game is over, and Brandon will see his first loss of the night. In the tournament, no less.
I think he sees it, but he's trying to think how he can turn it in his favor.
That is true. From what we know about Brandon, everyone else is just looking for the first move. Brandon knows his move before he even makes it, and then spends an extra, 3 minutes deciding what his next 2 or 3 moves are going to be.
Yeah.
That is just the difference of Brandon. I don't know what he played. Something in the top left? But he did not close. He didn't close off the open 3. So Caleb has an open 4.
Oh
no, Brandon has an open 4 in the center. Oh, Caleb knows. Oh, Caleb captures again, denying Brandon a victory again. So Caleb could easily win if Brandon does not close this open 3 that he's left for so long.
Do it again.
Oh, he forces another capture. Okay, so he's forcing Caleb to capture. Oh, man.
That was close.
What a game.
Yeah, that's one of the best games you've seen so
far. That is
far.
easily the best game we've seen. We thought Caleb had it. There was an open 3 that needed to be dealt with. But Brandon just said no. I'm going to make him deal with my open 4s.
Yeah, that was impressive. The fact that Brandon was able to hang on like that and make him put the pressure on in order to keep the game going.
Yes, that was indeed.
So instead of directly with the Pente, he decided to go ahead and just kind of force a capture situation instead.
That is true.
I can't think this far ahead, people. That's some warlock shit. I don't know.
All right, so looking like we've got Detective versus Pirate King Whiskey. Oh, that's loser's bracket. Mm-hmm. So loser's bracket, so it's going to be the Detective versus Tommy versus Caleb, and then whoever loses this next match will play Gabriel.
I don't believe I've met you before.
We have Harrison versus Jake in for this round.
Have you seen this before? This matchup?
I don't think we have.
Very well.
We have an exciting match ahead of us, I think. These are two very, I would say, evenly matched players.
I feel like Jake has just a little bit ahead, but we'll see because he has a habit of mimicking.
He has a habit of fumbling.
We'll see. Then I speak too soon here. They're going quick. First character already by the general.
That's all right.
They don't call him the warmonger for nothing. Open 3, that got closed. General's like, no biggie. Open 2, fresh captured. I don't know what he's thinking there.
Well, at least we both done it now.
Alrighty, game of captures. Yeah, I see what you mean. This is a game of mimicry. Both at one capture.
Our fast as lightning gameplay seems to be betraying us.
Well, you can see. You see why I'm the only Pente player in the... Oh, man.
We got closed 3 right there by General.
Indeed. Open 2 for Jake on the left side. Will Harrison seek to close it? He does not. He
Closes
staggers
the
it.
open 3 diagonal that Jake had.
That is true. But now Jake has an open 3 vertical on the left side. Harrison makes the smart play to, if he sets it down, he has to deal with it. Why? You literally have to deal with it, sir, or it becomes an open 4.
Go ahead, General.
He's trying to decide which was more fortunate for the future, but
That is true.
I think that's a good one. That was
yeah.
No, listen to me. No.
Yeah, I don't think there was a way to avoid a capture in that situation, but now he has to play there again because it is still an open 3.
Damn.
Jake is just making Harrison his bitch tonight, folks. At least in this game.
Yeah, capital B.
I think he should play it on top so he can block off the potential diagonal.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yep, that was the play.
Again?
Denies him the diagonal.
Oh!
But it also sets him up for another capture. That is Jake's 3rd capture.
Dude, General?
Yeah.
Wake up, bud.
This is not Harrison's night, to say the least.
Man's got a lot to think about, a lot on his mind.
Make sure you don't take those. But I wanna.
There's a
Really, really bad.
closed 3 diagonal that Jake has currently. And a closed 3 vertical or horizontal, depends orientation.
Yeah. For the viewers at home, we're just going to say, like, north is up, Ooh. Yeah, Jake closing off that 3. Welcome back, Mark. Yeah, you missed an exciting game. That last game was really, really good. Down to the wire.
Indeed.
Jake has like 3 going in like a square.
Yeah, that's an open 3 right now with Jake. If he can at least get one more, that'd be open
Is it
4.
open?
Yeah.
I think it's an open 2. I think the middle is not taken.
I'm talking about on horizontally, like this going.
Side to side.
Yeah, see right there?
Oh, that is indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, I think
well,
the
yeah, Harrison
general
moves
was- yeah.
swiftly to close that off.
Right.
Wisely so. Yeah, I think Jake has an advantage. I think Harrison is playing purely on the defense. For most of this game, he has been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think he has just enough pieces on the board to make a difference. Jake does. Needs more to work with.
Is that an open 4? That diagonal there? I think it might be.
I don't think there's any capsule.
If I'm seeing it correctly, that is an open 4, and Jake has a victory. Yeah, Mark says it's an open 4, unless there's a way to capture.
Just make sure.
That is a win. We learned that an open 4 is not necessarily a win last game, because you can capture his pieces and deny him the victory. But I'm not sure I see a way for Harrison to do that. He's playing down there. I don't understand. Well, I guess he didn't have much of a choice. So that is a loss for Harrison. Jake is having a really good night. So that means Harrison moves down to the consolation bracket. And so we currently have. Let's see what we've got. We've got Tommy, we have Caleb, and we have Gabriel in the losers bracket. And now Harrison. Based on Caleb's performance against Brandon, I'm gonna have to say that Caleb's gonna win the consolation bracket. Do you have any thoughts?
Oh yeah, I think that's probably pretty spot on. Caleb actually shows remarkable formidable prowess against Brandon, like probably the best player here. So that's definitely kind of made him sweat a little bit. That's strong for me.
Yeah, they really should have put Brandon against Tommy so we could see Caleb rise a bit in the ranks, but because they put him against the top dude, like he's out. But you know, being out doesn't necessarily mean isn't necessarily a bad thing, because now he's king of the consolation, king of the losers. And he's probably gonna make short work. Yeah, I mean, the most exciting matchup might be when Harrison faces Caleb inevitably. Oh, we're moving right on into the consolation bracket. So whoever loses this is completely out of all the tournaments.
Paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, go ahead. Whatever. First play.
Our King's got first dibs.
Let us go with here.
Alright. I feel like the inspector kind of wasting the move there by acting so far away from the board, but we'll see if that pays off in the long run. Uh-huh. Open 2 right there for the Pirate King. Right for possible capture by Spectre. We can see if he decides to capitalize on that. Or does he want to further his own goals?
I'm not going to be trying to
Decisions.
I'm not going to try and do dumb things anymore. Fuck it.
Spectre said fuck it.
I'm going to win the losers bracket so we can play.
Yeah, this is the thing about this game. Someone is coming here in this room with us, whether they like it or not.
Yep. All right. Caleb won't close off that 3, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
They go join the commentators. in the ether.
Ooh, first captured the game by the Inspector.
Another capture
by the Pirate.
Risks you have to take.
Soul for soul.
Indeed.
I wish he wouldn't put the captures on the board like that, because we can't even barely see them.
I'm used to it by now.
But I can just rebuild for now.
He can send them out whenever.
So I guess we'll be seeing Tommy in here pretty soon, Nicholas.
hey, you never know. Might be pull out something out of his ass.
Sides.
Yeah.
I was like, darn. But oh, wait, he didn't notice. Okay, I'm completely blocked there.
We've just broken the fan in the studio, guys.
That thing would just come flying off, dude.
Oh.
You trying to put a seat
A
right
little
there?
chair.
Yeah. Someone's gonna get a nice warm seat. Who's it gonna be?
This is a game of diagonals right here. Caleb could set himself up for a capture, which it looks like he's doing. There's now a closed 3. Caleb could easily capture next turn if he's not forced to play in some other location. Tommy does not block. Oh, Tommy denies the capture by capturing Caleb's.
Ooh.
It might be his first big brain play of the night, folks. Very good.
Yeah, he's starting to learn. He's starting to pick some up a little bit.
Kind of what you have to do sometimes. But I don't feel like having that happen to me, so I'm just going to do that.
Yeah, he is learning. He thought it in advance.
Is that 2 captures for the
Cocky.
inspector or 1 capture?
Get him out of here.
That's yeah, that's 2 captures for him.
Oh, shit.
Caleb trying to set up another capture vertical.
Our folks want to
Let's see
PENTE
if-
captures right now. But
Let's see if the magic has worn off. Will Tommy
I'm like,
I know,
it's
like,
not on the
the
same
block it.
section, but
Yeah, they're like different sizes and everything.
yeah. Well, I don't think you're doing anything currently, so I guess just continue playing the defensive.
He did block it. All right. I guess he went to detective school in his downtime. We got an open 3. Tommy blocks the open 3. He's learning, people.
oh my god.
I thought that in past games that would have been it for Tommy.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Indeed, and Caleb is just floundering. He's playing on the defense, just closing off a one-sided 3. That was his only move that he wanted to do. He didn't even have to play there.
King's trying to get their bearings.
I'm about to look real foolish predicting Caleb would win this.
This Caleb's going all the way to the bottom.
So Tommy has a closed diagonal 3 in the middle here. But he could go on the other side and make it a closed 4. And who knows if Caleb would even notice.
Honestly.
I don't know what the point of that move was.
Tom shut down that closed 3 that Caleb had. At the same time, gave him a solid diagonal.
Oh,
Right there,
I
too.
thought that was in a different lane.
In which case,
Okay, the pieces are not straight.
Yeah, also because some pieces are different sizes than others, so it might make it's not perfect.
Well, this one is just off to the side.
Yeah.
That's like,
But technically, that is an open diagonal 3. So if Tommy decides to capitalize on that, he could win the game if he can see it. Caleb might just sold himself. If Tommy sees that open 3, it's all over.
that is true.
I don't think. Fuck me, I guess. I don't think he knows.
I don't think he
Inspector.
sees it.
Yo. I did it, I think.
Fuck.
He threw one off, dude.
I was literally 1 off.
There it is.
I should have paid attention down there.
Good game.
Damn.
Game.
That was definitely the best round that the detective had.
That was easily the best round.
Easily.
So the detective has not had exactly the greatest winning streak, and he will be walking in here for some
losing
comments.
streak.
We're going to interview him briefly. If they don't start the next round, but my gosh, what do we have here? Like 5, and I think he's about to update it right now.
Yeah.
That is his 5th and final loss. Absolute humiliation here. We've got him in the studio now, folks.
Thanks, producers.
We've got him. So the strangest part is you actually almost won 2 of the games.
Yeah.
In fact, you didn't even notice 2 games ago.
One
you actually
game
almost
was
won.
entirely yours.
You actually had it, and then you played somewhere else.
Oh, no.
we were screaming.
Tragic.
We were screaming.
I should have kept my defensive strategy up. The one time I went offensive was when I lost.
See who's victorious.
There we go. I guess not a fan of strategy games, are you?
No.
Not this kind.
My planet.
I mean, yes, we aren't either. That's why we're in here. So yes, Tommy will be joining us for this game here.
I see. What is the matchup this time?
It is Gabriel versus Harrison.
Yep. Dilly Dally himself versus the President General.
We've
President.
had this fight occur a few times now.
I mean, I know one time was it was definitely a time, dude. So let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Some matches definitely last a lot longer than others. That's for sure.
Let's see if Mr. Dilly has recovered from his aneurysm he had last time. Some kind of stroke he had. I don't know what it was.
Yes, indeed.
The first move so important.
All right. Looks like they're General President.
Both players tend to try and set up traps for the other, so we'll see whose trap goes off first.
Possibility of closing.
Indeed. Close 2. Does Dilly even see it? He does. Good play.
Second guessing.
Oh, changes at the last second. Studies show that your first guess is usually the correct one.
He has a tendency of doing that. Almost making the wrong mistake and then changing it at the last
First
second.
captured the game.
And yeah, that led to a capture. So do not second guess, folks.
Could have been avoided.
Well done, Dilly.
Both players not the most highly skilled, but they've both shown their stuff from different matches.
Indeed. Both of them had a 1 half open 3. There are some moves to close it off.
Good defensive move. Not exactly sure how that gives them any offensive benefits, though.
Sometimes the defense is better than offense in most cases. It's better just to shut off any plans the opponent has than to go on the offensive yourself.
Yeah, if you're not thinking 3 moves ahead, you easily should just go defensive. And we're not even sure that he's thinking 1 move ahead.
Open diagonal
Sometimes
3.
you just have to think in the present.
That is
He's
true.
going to shut that down. Yep.
Yeah, that's an open 3. Yeah, Harrison has to address it.
You had no other choice in the matter on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely little square.
He's showing his player, like opponent, like, yes, this is what I just did.
Geometry with the general. Mr. Dilly is currently dallying.
I think that's a closed.
He decides to protect
Oh no!
himself.
Yeah, he protects himself.
He ain't taking no chances.
Close diagonal 3. He has 2 of them actually. General has 2 close diagonal 3s going on here. Could
Yeah,
potentially
it's
capitalize.
A bit rough.
Indeed, he could close up that 2 on the bottom center, setting himself up for a free capture if he so chooses.
And if he can try and set up his 2 4s currently, try and get them going to final.
There we go. We got a closed 4. Harrison's got no choice
he
but
has
to
no
finish
choice
it
but
off.
to stop it. Yep.
But now Gabriel has a little bit of a diagonal he can kind of work his way into. If he plays it up at the top on the left side, he can also meet it up with his other closed 3 that has remained dormant since the beginning of the game.
Well, true. That could be also easily stopped and also be advantage for his opponent.
Well, anything can happen, yeah. So he's going for the vertical 3.
That's an open 3 too.
It is open 3, yes.
It's being stopped
It has to be
now.
right there, too. He can't even play it on the bottom.
And that's just enough for a capture as well. If Dally can recognize that.
Is there?
I don't think it's a capture.
No.
Oh, is that a space right
There's
there?
a space.
Ah,
There's some
okay.
space. There's no capture at the moment.
Ruin the L's.
But if he plays it on the left side, he can maybe trick Harrison to think he's going for the diagonal, and he might not notice, and then go in for the capture on the other side.
That's a possibility. Unfortunately, that diagonal at the moment seems to be closed off both sides, so it's unlikely to actually go anywhere, and it's likely his opponent will realize that.
Well, it's open on. I mean, that way diagonal.
No, it's not.
There's nothing on this. There's no white piece on this
Is
side.
there? Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But I guess he's going for a horizontal. But at least they gave him an open 3, so Harrison has to place something.
Does he see it?
He doesn't see it. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel has just
does
won
he
the
see it?
game. Congratulations. This will be.
We've seen some stupid
this
shit.
This is exactly what happened to you.
Really?
Yes.
The second to last game.
You had it,
Oh
yeah.
my
You
God.
had it.
Yeah.
I just didn't notice it.
hmm
I second guess
I don't
myself.
think he sees
I don't
it.
think he notices it either.
Oh,
so
this
we're
is so frustrating.
we're gonna.
Oh no!
This is what we've been dealing with.
Really?
Yes, dude.
Oh god! I feel bad for you guys.
Jesus.
If my own players were frustrated.
The victory is right there, Dally. Dilly.
Will he fumble the bag, folks?
Dilly.
It's right there.
Dilly.
Oh no!
I think he saw it. No, he didn't see
He did not
He
see
didn't
it.
see it.
Oh, God.
One's closed now.
I don't know
Okay.
why. He has a second opportunity.
He does. He has a second.
He
God
has a
has
second
given you a
chance.
second chance to win this game.
He still didn't do it. He still didn't do it.
Oh no!
If you lose, Dilly, you deserve it. Just for your
We're gonna grill you in here.
That's actually fucking insane. I don't know why he thought that would be a better. I don't, because he sees it too. Like he's playing on that side of the board, so he can see it.
He just wanted to make a nice H. He's trying to get creative.
Honestly, this is a lesson in human focus. Honestly,
I think so.
like very
Um,
human attention, dude.
Okay.
He's playing with his food, which might
Harrison's
get
just
him
doing all he can.
bit in the butt at the moment.
And Harrison had a chance to stop it too if he would have saw it. So the fact that neither of them see it, it's just a free game changing thing right there.
Right there.
No,
This is now Gabriel's 4th chance to win the game. He
like,
sees it.
Oh,
He sees it finally.
he took
4
it.
turns.
He's like,
4
I guess
turns
I'll win the
in.
game now. You know.
Wait.
But will he see
Unless
the
it gets
close?
captured.
Okay, he sees the close. All right.
Game
That
over.
is it, folks. Gabriel secures victory somehow. Somehow, I don't know. At that, we're gonna have to grill Harrison when he gets in here.
Honestly, yeah,
Thank you.
that could have been stopped so easily.
Thank you for sitting in with us, Tommy.
I appreciate you having me.
Of course. You got to witness this buffoonery.
It was certainly something to witness.
This is the clown shit that we've been dealing with for the last 2 hours.
This-
I feel for you, and I am sorry for our bad plays.
Indeed, yeah. So the next loser's bracket will be Caleb versus Gabriel.
Okay, that might be a good
Well,
one.
I shall leave it you to it.
All right, sir.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Oh, man. All right, gentlemen, things are looking to shape up here. We're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty of things to see who's going to be the final champion of the Intergalactic PENTE tournament. We just got sat in with Mr. Inspector Detective, who is the worst player by far. He's the worst player by far in this round so far. We just witnessed the last round where we saw a win that was won by Mr. Dilly Dally himself, that he almost gave up. Three times?
Yes, took his 4th turn to finally realize that he had an open 3. And then, wow. Yeah, 4. God gave him 4 chances.
So-
and Harrison even had multiple chances to stop
When
it. I
the
don't think he
general
was
gets
forced.
in here, we're going to have a few a line of inquiry, if you will, to see what led him to that kind of decision making that he decided to partake in.
Indeed. And right
While
now
he's
we've
making his
got
way over,
Victor's All right, General.
Hey, Jim, take a seat, Jim. We gotta have a nice, open, frank conversation.
All right, we've got some strategic discussions.
So Gabriel had the open 3 for 3 turns.
Yeah.
And he didn't notice.
You had,
but why did you have 3 chances to also stop it?
Stop it.
Was the question.
Well, I saw that and I thought, well, I'm right fucked, aren't I? I'm gonna. Hopefully he doesn't notice, so I'm going to continue playing my way. And it did not work out, unfortunately. I didn't stop him.
It was a bold strategy, to be sure. Now I believe we're in the winners bracket.
So we're back to the winners bracket.
We've got Jake versus Brandon here. Now this was one of the most exciting rounds in the round robin.
They have like 7 pieces on the board already.
They already have 7 pieces.
Some way over there. What?
Yeah,
I don't know what the strategy is.
But I don't know. There's not much strategy behind.
Right, so we got
Jake has put himself at a disadvantage by playing something so far to the right side of the board.
Open 3 with Jake versus a closed 3 with Brandon currently.
Yeah, Jake has an open 3 actually right now. Surely Brandon notices, which he does.
Brandon,
we never have to second guess Brandon.
We're not going to worry about him.
He literally hasn't lost the game. Mr. Paglioni is. I don't know what they teach him in clown college.
Like the man busts out some shit I've never seen before. So
but Jake doesn't choose to close off the diagonal that Brandon could have. Could Brandon have an open 4 if he plays in the center? Diagonal?
If he plays in
right? Or like in between, isn't this 2 Oh no, that's it's hard to see exactly where they are. No, he couldn't.
The clear pieces.
He's got a close 3.
So yeah, close 3 on Brandon's side currently, close 3 on Jake's side. Jake's side go a little bit wider. Brandon's like, what the fuck was that, dog? He's a little bewildered.
All right, Jake has to follow it up, otherwise, because Jake has an open 2 right now. Brandon will get a free capture.
Is that what Jake wants?
I think, do they each have 1 capture? Is that what it is? I think so.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I hate when they put them on the board. It isn't like...
Yeah, like, it's 1-to-1 for captures right now.
Okay, Jake doesn't block. So Brandon has a free capture here in the middle. Because Jake just now made a close 3. Brandon doesn't have to act. He can easily capture. In fact, if he captures, it's not even a close 3 anymore. Yep, he moves in for it.
Close.
Oh no, he moves right next to it. Okay.
And then close to
give Jake the opportunity
interesting strategy.
Yeah, they're very interesting.
I suppose I've made some errors in my past too. So I can't really talk too much.
No, yeah. It was the same with Tommy. He was like, "This move seems so obvious. Like you get so wise once you're in the booth."
Oh, yeah. When you've got I don't know if it's the angle, but.
All right, that's 2 close 3s for Brandon. Jake not necessarily forced to play yet.
I don't think that's necessarily closely for Brandon because there's not a clear one in the center.
Oh, that's right. That's an open 3.
That's an open 3.
If Jake does not block, which he does.
Yeah.
All right.
This is high level players.
Yes, we're getting to winners bracket.
This is a different set of criteria here.
Expect the high quality play. This is why his games always take so long.
Ooh, second capture.
That is our second capture
by
for
the
Brandon.
clown. He is not clowning around. I have to make at least one. Sorry, folks.
no pun intended. He is not clowning around.
Is that legal? I'll allow it.
Brandon being gracious and allowing a change of move. Because yeah, Jake realizes now that he had to play an open 3.
Don't worry about it.
Brandon carefully considering his next 4 moves.
Oh,
ooh,
that's 3 captures.
3 captures. Jake's a little on the back foot here. Ooh, has a capture of his own, hanging in there, hanging strong. That's 2 versus 3.
I love
Do you
this.
guys think that anyone can stop this undefeated master of Pente?
Absolutely not. He was my prediction to win the entire tournament.
I mean, I feel like Jake would probably be the strongest chance at this rate.
Yeah, Jake, in the preliminaries, Jake lasted the longest. He's the only option to unseat Brandon as basically the throne holder.
And Kale shows some pretty strong gameplay too, as well.
Indeed. All right, Jake has his open 3. Who is somebody's messing with something? I think you hear it?
Yeah.
Is it you? I thought it was somebody in there.
We saw someone who was
Messing with the pieces.
fiddling around, and it was this guy.
Oh man, this is the kind of fuckery that happens in the announcement booth.
All right. Jake just shut down a closed 4.
He's like, hey, you take the
And
pieces off. Yeah, Brandon Brandon had to tell him, hey, you can capture that.
There we go.
The Chad of this man.
I don't understand how Jake can play so well against Brandon, but so horrible against Gabriel.
Because I told you, because he mimics whoever he's playing against. That's how it goes.
That's really what it is.
He's the mirror master.
We did. We had to cut to the commentator camp because the rounds were so long when they weren't making any moves.
Oh yes, I was watching their match, and yes,
I see a close 4 right there by Brandon.
I will say many of the participants had their view screens out at that time.
But is that 4 captures by Jay? One more capture.
He is
wins
at
the
4.
game.
They're both at 4.
They're both at 4. Next capture wins. They might honestly just switch strategies and just go for the capture.
They have to be literally considered their moves now. They weren't before.
This is the closest we've seen Brandon come to a loss.
You don't promote gambling, but
If you want to gamble, this is the time to do it. Did he just?
that's an open 3 diagonal by Brandon.
Oh no, he didn't. I thought he gave him a capture. I'm like, what are you doing? But no, I should expect.
All right, let's see if Jake sees this open 3.
They gotta make sure. I know he might be
not,
focused
it could
on
be
captures, but doesn't want to make sure. Oh no,
He doesn't see it. He does not see it.
Well, that's because he might have
Is that
opened
an open 4 though?
Because I think he might have opened 4 of his own.
That is an open 4.
That's why.
Can he capture?
That's the only way.
He can't.
I don't think there's a way to do it.
Brandon is out.
He looks up with hope. Could
Now,
it be?
if he gets out here, he does go into the losers bracket. There's a place for him.
Oh, okay.
He plays not the next match, but the match after. So he's not dead completely, but he's just in a much worse position.
First life down though.
Yes. I'd much rather be in the winners bracket.
He's trying to think, Lord, is something I can do.
Send me a sign. I cannot
can
see
do.
any move that he can make that would save him. And he's
Yes,
come to
he
terms
said
with it
that
too. That is
never
it.
do.
The game is
Oh my
over.
God.
Brandon has lost and
Defeated
now
by
moves to
his
the
lover.
consolation.
Defeated by-
That is truly the shock of the night, as we
Incredible.
have seen the biggest brain plays from the night come from this man. He's clearly been thinking 3 and 4 moves ahead this entire night, just to see him fall that way to Jake. I mean, if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be Jake, but that is truly the shock of the night.
But you're getting lost in Jake's big, beautiful eyes. He got distracted. and he wasn't at his best. He wasn't.
Exactly. Oh, man.
I really can't blame him, though. That Gene Jake fellow is very attractive.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
So now we've got, did you update the bracket?
Yes.
So we've got Jake in the finals to be playing against. Is he going to play from the losers bracket?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he's technically won the winners bracket. But the losers have a chance to not get their planet blown up.
I see.
Not die.
So yes, Jake technically the victor for tonight. Who would have guessed?
Yes.
I
So
mean,
we should see the Pirate King coming up against
There we go.
Billy Draken next.
we have got Jake. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that
Yeah,
part
Jake
I
for
love.
4 wins.
That
Jake's
actually
had a
is
pretty
5
good
wins.
night.
Yeah.
Only losing 1 in the preliminaries. He stands in a good position to win the entire thing.
Absolutely. Which is shocking. That's definitely something I was not anticipating on.
I think. Not in the
I
slightest.
thought it was second place at best, but all right.
All right, they got right into it.
First 3 moves already completed. read here by Mr. Dilly. And
Okay.
Who do we think's going to? I mean,
Oh.
I'm actually very surprised that Dilly has been a weak player this game.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be more of a challenge.
Because he
Well,
owns.
he did knock me out, but I thought he'd be
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
better.
That's yeah. You did it
We were
yourself.
planning on yelling at him for not noticing the open three.
Like, that was incompetency central.
Yes. Well, we pride ourselves at that here at the IPA.
Okay, open 3 by the pirate.
I think it's
Close
closed
3.
three.
Sorry.
I think this match was pretty much a toss-up. I don't know if I've noticed particularly strong play from either of these two fellows.
No,
I mean, Caleb had a pretty good. I predicted Caleb was going to win the losers bracket. He was
Okay.
playing pretty decently.
he's definitely the best loser there is.
Technically, the winner of this wins the losers bracket, kind
Exactly.
of, in a way, but then they have to play Disco Pagliacci. So I
Right.
think that no matter who wins this, they lose against Disco Pagliacci.
Exactly.
I don't think either of
You've
them.
come this far just to take the L.
I don't think either of them stand a chance. But we'll see.
I mean, you never know.
Pente is a game of many.
All it takes is one little second of lapse of focus, and that can be a game changer.
I think that is an open 3.
3,
But he's learning. Dilly's
Dilly's
learning.
like, I can't let that shit happen again, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Indicating.
Okay. We've got an open. He's got an open 2 on both sides.
Could be trying to set up something here, maybe a possible trap. Uh-oh, Dilly is now using the Dowling technique. Whereas if it takes long enough time, the opponent might mentally fatigue and
Yes.
he can capitalize on this move.
That is his best chance.
The desire to finish the game quickly.
All right, we've got an open 3, and Caleb doesn't see it.
He doesn't.
no, he captures it.
Oh,
He captures
man,
it.
He does something even better.
You're right. You're right.
Very well. Well done, Pirate King.
Gosh, yeah. I can never see these captures.
Now I think Dilly's trying to wonder what the fuck just happened.
And there we go.
How did I
Another
get
5 minutes.
outplayed by the Pirate King? How did this happen?
How did I let this skip this?
There we go.
I own this game.
He actually makes an hourly wage, is why he's taking so long to play.
He gets paid by the. I can do this all day. Okay, so it doesn't get right next to it, but at least an open spot there, possibly for set some up for later. But Pirate
All
King
right,
is
he's got a
waiting
close
on it.
4.
Force it in to make a move there.
Yep.
Open 3.
Open 3.
That's good.
Gabriel, will he notice this open 3?
That's I don't know actually.
We'll see.
We're back in the losers bracket now.
That has been the single biggest cause of loss, is ignoring an open 3. Or not straight up not seeing an open 3.
That should not be a thing, but it is.
Will he succumb?
In fact, it's taking a while to think about
Will he
it.
succumb to the very thing that won him the last round against the general?
If the Pirate King can place the tile in the middle, he'll be in a. I think he'll be in a pretty good spot.
But it's not the Pirate King's
It's not the Pirate King. Oh, he had an open 3 too. I didn't see that.
I guess we didn't see that.
I saw Caleb. I saw the Pirate King's open 3, but I did not see Dilly
So-
Draken's open. Well, it looks like.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
an
it.
open 4. That is an open 4. ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen.
I think that's
That's
it.
just the way you can capture. I think.
Wow.
I don't see a way you can capture.
Caleb was rising in the ranks very early on,
It looks like he's done.
and now it looks like he is done for, folks.
Yeah.
That's
close.
an interesting to explain career,
Yep. It was the famous
Yep.
pirate side, dude.
because he's currently at 3 wins and 3 losses. This, I think, will be his
the
4th.
The zero KD, dude.
Yes, indeed. The Pirate King has had a very mixed career, very, very even KD, if you will.
He's taking a sweet time with this last move.
Little does he know we've already updated the bracket.
It's already been updated. Your homeland is getting destroyed. Sorry.
Okay, so then that means
I think so.
yes, that is it. He concedes. That is Pente.
Well done.
Very well.
Dilly wins with 5.
It was like, not my game. not
Well,
this time.
Hey, it's been very nice, gentlemen. I must go and die in a fireball explosion with the rest of my people on my homeworld.
That was nice.
It's been good. Thank you for hosting the tournament.
Indeed.
And I won't see you next time because I'm going to die.
That's how Pente goes for you, man. Play stupid games,
There
win
we
stupid
go.
prizes. Yeah.
The interesting thing about those two, that face-off, was that it was probably, at least statistically, the most evenly matched, the most even matchup we've seen, because both of them were at 3 wins and 3 losses, and that brought Caleb up to 4 losses, and then brought Draken up to 3 wins.
Yeah,
So
you
statistically,
can tell
that was the most even matchup we could have possibly seen.
You can tell by the gameplay there as well. Oh, so
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell by the gameplay right there, right? How close that was. The fact
Yeah,
we
that
thought
was
that
a
he had the steal.
intense game.
that was
great
quite
opponent to
good.
go up against.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, yeah, your statistics are neck and neck there.
Impressive.
So do you have bets on who might win it?
We're thinking Brandon. I mean, Jake's doing pretty
it
well.
was Jake.
I mean,
yeah, Brandon. Oh, that's right. Brandon has his chance for a
Has a chance,
rematch
yeah.
He
with
does.
Jake. I didn't consider that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought Brandon was going to win the entire thing outright.
Yeah, but then Jake just came back and just
So that means the very finals is going to be quite the match.
Yep. Right now we got Brandon and Gabriel. Gabriel is a very tough opponent.
You know what? I have played like a clown in this tournament, so I could.
Well, at least not in the round robin. He was really fumbling hard. I thought he was going to get out second. I thought it was going to be Tommy out first and then Gabriel.
There was a time where I knocked Gabriel out like in 3 turns, pretty much.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, what is he? And his strategy against he played against Jake and he had seemingly no strategy. So we were like, we counted him out for sure. But I think he stands very little chance against Brandon, who's always
he's like an oven.
ahead.
You just got to preheat first, and then it starts cooking. You know?
That must be it.
Yeah, Brandon though. I mean, when you're at there, the table with Brandon, I mean, he doesn't say anything. He's just full on focus. It's like he has like 50 million different combinations going on in his head about how he can win.
Exactly. He's always 3 moves
He's
ahead.
a fucking machine for sure.
Like, yeah, we were like freaking out. When he did stuff we didn't expect, like out of the blue, to clutch the win. As excited as you could get for a game like Pente, we didn't think it was possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what an incredible competition it has been.
And right now,
Truly.
the Dilly's rocking in open 2. Right for the clown to do something with, but let's see if.
He's had
See,
enough.
look at that. Only 2 pieces on the board, and Brendan is already thinking of 50 things that he can do.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Detective.
He's seen all the possibilities.
Though we should note that no game has gone in as long as the one between Jake and Gabriel.
Jesus
My
Christ.
God.
That win.
I hope I never see that
That
again.
was
I hope I never see that again. Oh, is that an open 3 in the middle by the Dilly?
Seems
Yep.
like it.
But we have to worry about this. This is prime dealing with the clown.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about when Gabriel with the match he just played against him, you can tell he's getting a little bit fatigued during this. You can tell he's messing up a few things here and there. Brandon, though, I feel like he's already just going full swing.
Oh, there you go. With the first capture of the game, though, goes to Dilly.
Is he going to try and connect his top and bottom pieces? All right, Gabriel electing for a close 3 strat. Interesting.
Setting up the possibilities. Okay, let me going for a diagonal.
Yep. I think he's trying to put him in checkmate.
Yeah. Well, Gabriel's seems to be preoccupied with going for closed threes. It'll be interesting to see. He's going to have to block off those diagonals that Brandon is setting up.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to go vertical if he stands a chance. Yep, I think he sees it. But if Brandon plays at the top of his diagonal that's in the bottom part of the board, he will have an open 3. Yep, and he doesn't. He's got an open 3. Gabriel has to play one on either side if he wants to stay in the game. Because if he plays at the... or no, that wouldn't be... Well, if he plays at the top and blocks the diagonal off from the top, he can get himself a 4.
Mm-hmm.
He can get himself a Pente if Brandon doesn't follow it up. Okay.
What?
He did not block up the open 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon has won the game.
There it is.
There's the
I
game.
don't think Gabriel quite knows this yet.
Yeah, Mark's like, Gabriel can have an open 4. Can he have an open 4?
Oh, man.
I don't think he can have an open 4. Maybe he can now that he's played in a different spot. Okay, Brandon could have had an open 4 there.
Dude, he's playing with him now.
I think
He's
that's
like,
exactly what it must be.
I could win, but...
He's playing with his spoon.
For the content, you know. let's extend this a little bit.
Oh, that's true. Gabriel could have an open 4 if he plays, and he sees it, and he wins.
There it is.
Unless there's a capture. Oh, there is a capture. If Brandon plays a red at peg at the top, he can capture and block the win.
Ooh, but does he see it though?
He's got to play it 1 to the right of the center of the board.
He's thinking.
The smile on his face, the Joker smile. He thinks he's not screwed. Like there is we can see the move clear as day.
The other thing when you look at the board, I mean, you see all these different pebbles everywhere, and the way how the pebbles are shaped, you know, things don't look fully aligned.
Exactly, and he did it.
He
just
does
did
it. He steals it. Yeah, when you're looking at that board and see all those dots, you can't see all the moves that you can do.
Oh man, he had another open 4. Another 3 open 4s. I think that is it.
Well, Brandon is nodding his head. Gabriel's got that little smirk on him.
Wow.
That is it. Let's see if Gabriel sees his open 4. Because he's taking a long time, like he doesn't know he's got a 1 game. Right? Is that an open 4?
Yeah.
That's an open 4.
Dilly, what are you doing?
He's dallying.
Yo,
he does not see it, guys. I genuinely think he does not see his open 4.
I think it's the clown's turn right now, so he's trying to wait for him to
Is it?
make some move. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
But
Okay. Oh, now he has an open 4.
Gabriel blocks
Yeah.
it.
But then,
Wow.
Brandon can just go on the other side. Yeah, that is it.
We got
That is the game, folks. What a close one.
God.
Brandon almost fumbles and
Wow.
lost.
Wow!
Where the fuck did that come from? We're just not gonna get the game, too.
You're right. He really is like an oven. It did take him a second to heat up.
Yeah, he had to think a little bit. Man, so that's why. So now Brandon's completely out. Because that was the losers, right? So Brandon's done.
Brandon won.
Did Brandon not win that?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Because Brandon made his own open 4.
No, I thought Gabe won.
I guess we'll see whoever comes in here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, Gabe said Pente. Like he lined it up. He got it first.
Do I go now?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Thanks you for joining us, Caleb.
Of course.
Send
A
your
lot of
tire.
fun.
Sorry about your planet.
Yeah, easy come, easy go. I can write another one.
Finals time. Ladies and gentlemen, this has definitely been an event in the making. To see big boy Brandon the clown Mr. Paclici, whatever the fuck his name is. To see him come down from his high chair is definitely it's been.
Oh, he did lose. Okay.
Yeah.
How about that?
Join the commentators.
That is the last thing that I expected to happen. I honestly wanted to see a Brandon to Jake rematch because that was one of the most exciting games.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be a Gabriel and Caleb.
No,
And
it's
Gabriel
going
and
to
Jake.
take forever.
It is going to take forever. We might as well just stay on this screen.
Yeah.
We'll just interview Brandon. And in the meantime,
Hey, we have plenty of time.
man, what a matchup you had, Brandon. You made some plays in the earlier rounds. We were on the floor.
You're
We didn't
fucking
see
nuts.
it. We didn't see him coming at all. I predicted you would win the entire thing. What, did you just burn out from all the thinking in the later rounds?
I thought too hard. Brain started to feel some fatigue in the end there.
Yeah, that is definitely a concern with strategy games like that.
Yeah, you've been playing for the last 3 hours.
That's true. Yeah, we've only been watching. You've been actually computing. We can see it in your face. The thinking 3 moves ahead.
Fields of denim.
Yeah, you definitely, and especially the experience we have by playing you in chess. I'm like, I can tell you, it is definitely.
Looks like they've done the first few moves there.
Oh wow, we actually have a first few moves.
Yeah, I was shocked. I thought we were going to see 4 moves, at least another 20 minutes, but
I know. Yeah.
We've reached the finals.
Yeah, looks
We've got the
that
finals here.
The Dilly went first.
Somehow.
Jake going for a V shape, the V strat. I don't know if we've seen that work yet, but in theory it could.
Yet to see it.
Gabriel blocking off. Jake now has a closed 2. He's going to have to follow it up unless he wants his pieces captured.
Especially not darts.
And he doesn't follow it up.
Going for the open. going for the
Gabriel
open
has a free
3
capture. Will he
instead.
see it? That remains to be seen.
Hey, try to go for the open 3 instead. A bold crash strategy. We'll see if it pays off.
Indeed, he forced his hand to block off that open 3, but he still has that closed 2. Jake's now going to have to follow it up and make it a closed 3. He doesn't follow it up. So Gabriel could have a free capture with no downside that I can see. Do you see a downside to him not capturing right now, Brandon?
It's a bit hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're telling me, brother.
Yes. That's for 3 hours. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, he captures it. Very predictable move, but then
I feel like Jake
also
was counting
captures
on
it.
that though. So now they're both 1-1 on captures. So got open 2. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, at the third
The
capture
Dilly
tonight.
ain't down, dog. Oh my god.
I know.
Where did this come from? Where was this for the last like 2.5 hours?
I know. The last game they played, it was like 30 minutes in before they got a 1 capture.
Two capture, 1 capture. Dilly is
Oh,
ahead.
great. They moved the clear pieces to the white part of the board so we can't even barely see them.
Fuck you too. Fuck you too,
I'm like-
Dilly.
It's like we asked them, please put your captures off the board.
He's like, nah.
Every single game, people put their captures on the board.
Oh, I never knew that.
We told Harrison to communicate that to him. Oh my gosh.
I thought he said keep them on the board.
I'm glad Square's dead.
Gabriel's got an open 3, but now Jake also has an open 3.
He uses it as a capture.
Oh, to capture. Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's not an open 3. That's just the center.
Now Gabe can go capture. It's
Oh
a
my
capture
gosh.
now at this point.
It is a bloodbath.
But I'm pretty sure Gabe just needs. Does he just need 1 more?
He just needs one more.
Damn.
That's right, folks. 1 more capture, and Gabriel is the winner overall. I never would have seen this coming. Never would have bet any money
This
on
is
Gabriel
definitely the
winning the
biggest
overall
upset.
tournament.
He owns the game.
Like, especially if Jake being the one to beat Brandon, who we
Yeah.
thought was going to win. Now
Yeah.
Jake might lose.
to Gabe, who we never thought was going to win.
What a game.
What the fuck? This just shows to go. Anything go in Pente, man. You never know.
Exactly. Can only chalk it up to a low blood sugar, I guess.
Wow.
Using his disability.
That's a shame.
Kick a man while he's down.
I think that's an open 3 near the center.
for Jake there, so it may not be over yet.
Yeah, Jake has to deal with that open 3, or he has no shot.
Open 3s are very powerful.
They are.
I think that's what killed me. All the open 3s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he deals with it. Jake is not out of the fight just yet.
Okay. A few ways they can go with this here. Oh, here comes the waiting game. Yep. Don't want people at home. The camera is still live. They are just thinking right now.
Right? Yeah, it is not dead. I guess we shifted to the portion where they take long time between the moves.
I didn't realize there were different characters on each little.
What the
Jake giving tips.
Tips to the adversary.
So you could go here.
You're able to put your pieces on those like, little images as if they were spots.
All right. Gabriel's got an open 2 on the board.
Could be bait, maybe.
Technically have to play in the middle of it.
Is it just a bait for Jake to play a peg in the middle? No,
Man,
Jake goes
go
for the
for it.
open 3 opportunity.
Man, Dilly?
Will Dilly notice and counter it?
Dilly? Do something, dog.
It's moments like these where you can't dilly-dally.
And he's dallying. Yes.
Oh.
All right, Jake has won the game. If he knows to play on the open 3,
We've seen this before.
he has won. He has won the game, essentially.
I know he sees it.
He doesn't see it.
This keeps
He
happening.
does not see it.
He had to block the
Oh, the
Block
Pente.
connected 4.
Oh,
Or there were 2 separated by a single gap.
there we go. He
Yeah,
sees
block.
it.
That's good.
Wait, what?
What?
I think Gabe got it.
Rewind that.
Hold on.
What?
I want to see what would happen if I played that here. Let's play it through.
What do you want?
He said rewind time. Wow.
So Gabe basically kind of snuck a Pente in there for Jake to complete his open 4.
Yeah. Wow. Gabriel wins.
But Jake is wondering, basically now kind of replaying if he would have put his
Yeah,
move
we're doing a
in-
hypothetical rematch. But
when after that first would that have changed anything?
and it looks like it would have. 'Cause
Yeah,
then-
that was definitely a key move in the game.
Yeah, that was his sole mistake.
Yeah. Gabe officially won, but we're just trying to see how bad that move was.
It was
how
looking
cataclysmic
very
that
bad.
move was.
Upset. What do you mean? This is the ultimate underdog story.
It really
right.
is.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, because with this one, they would have chosen that move. That would have been 4-4, and then that really changed the tide of the game right there. Was that one decision?
Indeed.
That's
Get
Pente,
this
baby.
man a glucose tablet. He's just fumbling the bag.
Get this man for fucking sugar.
Smiling at the camera.
Okay.
The Joker smile. Because he knows how this is his Joker moment. The
He
smile.
could have won. He could have won it all.
He could have won it all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they can do that one.
Okay.
If you want to talk just to Chris, you can talk to that mic. If you want to talk just to the Nicholas, you can talk to this one.
It's amazing how much slips under your radar playing this game.
I know.
Yeah.
They're telling us, man.
It's like, bro, we're limited.
I'll do a box set. That makes you real stupid.
Why would you?
That is quite wild.
Competition's over at this point.
He's got an open 2 over on the left side. I think this game now could go on a little bit longer.
Jesus.
I mean,
That just shows you, just one bad move can just completely change the tide of the game.
That is just like true commentary.
True.
indeed. Jake opting for a half-closed 3.
Pente would have. Mortals.
But also Gabriel has a half-closed 3 going the other direction.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it definitely would have lasted a lot longer.
Yeah.
That's say.
Yeah, I'm
Very interesting. So how many moves do you typically think ahead at, Brandon, when you're playing this game?
kicking myself.
Probably no more than
Curious
3.
if I had noticed
No more than 3.
I can't even store 2.
That is way. That is like 2 more than I would think you'd be able to think of.
I was waiting ready for you to just.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I was like, oh, he's just got that 3 over down there. I'm fine.
Yep.
All right. Gabriel's got a gapped 4.
I was kind of just like dead set. I'm like, oh,
We could. That'd be fun. We could. I'm down. Yeah.
What are they saying they're gonna do?
The
missed
master
it.
commentators.
I hope they do the 4-player.
The commentators. Indeed.
That was.
We need the commentators to fight each other.
Oh, we might be up next.
Shit. Fuck.
One instilled us. You play. Well, it's still you.
They know we've been talking shit to them this entire time.
And they deserve it.
Yeah, that's an open 3 right there at the top left, and Jake did not counter it.
I don't think it's open. It's a clear one right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can never see him. That's rough.
But now that's an open 3.
That is an open 3 diagonal
Gabe.
on the left side. Jake is truly on the defense here. His only hope is to get a capture.
Yeah, maybe.
By doing that, this would have been.
Could this just be delaying the inevitable? Like, no matter what path you would have chosen.
Yeah, if I were Jake, I would switch my strategy to a capture victory.
Maybe it's just a longer version of the Lost. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I mean, quite a formidable play.
It's a lot easier to win with Pente, but it's not.
I mean,
Is that open 4?
that is a closed 4. Or no, is it?
No, I think
that's
it's
an
open.
4.
Yeah, because there's no red piece right there. And there's none right there. I think that's open 4. Unless you can capture a piece.
Oh,
You got it. That's it.
the capture.
He still would have won. He still would have won.
Decisive victory.
Very, very impressive.
Unless he wants to do a what if of the what if.
Jake, really? Oh my goodness.
That's all right.
What an underdog tale. Especially Jacob beating Brandon, I never would have thought Gabriel would soar to the victor.
So Gabe lulled us into a false sense of security.
That he did. He
hustled the shit out of
He
it.
apparently, so I think he was fighting brain fatigue this whole time by not using any brain in the first few games.
And then pulling it
and then
through
turning it
on
on
the
when
losing
it was the
brain.
actual tournament. I did not see this coming at all. I lost all the money, fake money I bet on this game, guys.
I am now in
Oh, wow.
You didn't expect the greatest come from behind story in the history
I have to admit, I did not. We did not.
I did not expect you to win whatsoever.
We've got
from around.
the great Dilly
Oh
over
my
here.
God.
How about that?
Yeah,
He's
get
the
out of
winner.
there.
That's right. We got
The tournament's over.
Actually,
There's a caster game. Actually, the commentators. Your presence is requested in the room.
Fuck me in the ass.
all right, folks, we're signing off here.
You've been a fantastic audience. You're
This is great. You're probably gonna witness our roasting here. We're probably gonna get a taste of our own medicine.
Damn it.
We'll see. Maybe if we play standing up, it'll emulate what it's like to look on.
Yeah, maybe we'll have
They'll probably be screaming at us.
Now turn tables.
Damn it.
Alright. Your destiny awaits.
To the two champions, TC.
Let me show you how simple this is, alright, dude? Three moves all the time.
3 moves.
That's it.
3 moves with 5 pieces you have to win. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see this.
We'll see, buddy. We'll see.
There we go. All
I'm
the
feeling
shit
this will
talking
be
is
very,
coming
uh,
back to us.
This will be it
Builds up the karma.
probably
Sure.
will be either very quick or very slow. You want to close the doors?
Show us how it's done.
There's a reason we were in there, dude. Yeah, we can learn from all their mediocre losses. And we can,
We'll see if their tactical prowess
pull it back
matched
together.
ours.
So I guess do
Okay, what is it? Rock, paper, scissors,
rock,
see you
paper.
first? Was that it? Yeah.
You commentated for 3 hours. I think we should
That's
do
me.
Just coming in with the
Yeah,
first player advantage. Classic centerboard.
How do we play?
I didn't win.
They
know that the center's the best-
Disclosure,
best
I'm
tile.
thinking no more than 1 move ahead. Probably not even that.
I physically don't have the brain space to think more than that.
To be fair, I only think one move ahead at all times.
Sometimes that's the only way you can play.
Why would you do
Just
that?
hope you don't accidentally put down, open yourself
We
to a
got
capture.
Chris opening himself up.
Why would you do that?
Nicholas opening himself up
There
to
we
a
go.
capture. A very easy.
I'll put them in the correct
lead for,
spot that people should have been
Nicholas
putting the
possibly
captures this
throwing.
whole time. So we can
all
actually
about
see
the,
them.
It's all about the long con.
You're just building the same thing back up so you can capture it.
I want to do it the second time.
What do you have to say goodbye to your
Do it
Definitely
again.
see.
Now remember, when you guys say goodbye to your planet if you lose.
Oh no,
Indeed.
we come from the same planet. We come from the same planet.
Chris lining
No
up
matter what we
two
do,
vertically.
The commentating
Opening
planet.
himself up to multiple avenues of Pente.
Chris is vulnerable to a capture, but looks like he's quickly going to squash that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Was closing off his semi-open 3.
See, what I've found playing this game is that when you have just one end of a 3, you tend to just leave it be, because there's really not much they can do with it.
Yeah, you tend to, when you're starting out, you tend to be overly cautious. You want to close those right away. When in reality, you could be playing the long con and think a little bit more ahead.
Oh?
Is that an open 3 on Chris?
Is that
Or
an open 4?
now?
Just right there? He could break it.
That could be the quickest game of Pente.
No, he got, I saw
Nicholas
that
will capture, but
The capture.
Chris can just replace it. Yep.
The open 4 is right back where we found it. Similar, very similar to yours. And
Do I win the casters
Ariash's game.
tournament?
True. Very true. Well,
I can do.
I guess what else can be expected?
Unfortunately, that means our time here in the commentator's box is
Pente!
Very
I would love to commentate a real game, but
Fucking stupid anyway.
You know what?
I think we found who the real
Four-player
clowns of this tournament
tournament
were.
Clearly, they watched they commented on how many games of Pente, and they didn't pick up on any strategies.
That'd be so fucking
They can walk the walk. Or they can talk the talk. They cannot walk the walk.
Yes, they can do the other thing.
They hardly have to say anything.
I guess that'll be it for us.
Got 3 sentences out. Thank you for watching. I thought we were gonna watch a game.
Exactly. So did I.
Oh,
Someone was just murdered.
Nicholas performing as well as he stand all the way as far over here as I can
I
stand.
missed the angle, dude. If I had access to this angle while I was playing, this would be perfect. That's all I need.
Here we go.
Oh no. Yeah,
Are we signing off?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing more games.
Everybody, come on, fill the screen. It gets all the way over around in.
What a game. I am the commentating casters tournament victor. I never would have thought this in a million years.
I didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Right, and we even left it on there so he can see it. Even when he comes into this room, he can see the sting of his defeat.
Yeah, see his own demise.
Hey, we should stop stream, bud.
That was great. We are. This concludes the tournament. Who was the winner? Dilly Dally Drankin.
Dilly Draken.
I mean Dilly.
We were calling Dilly Dally Drankin.
We yes, we have forgotten the name.
I won, so now I have the respect of being called Dilly Draken.
Indeed, Dilly Draken is the overall victor of this match, folks. Who would have thought? And then who won the consolation? I guess Draken won the consolation.
Technically won consolation.
Technically, yeah. And then
won the consolation and
Jake
he
wins the main bracket. Yeah, and this will be the final score. Yeah, with Draken coming in for the victory. What a game, folks! We've had some crazy moments here,
some ups,
especially with Brandon.
downs.
We've been losing it here in the studio.
People that act like they had the downs. So it was, it's definitely been.
I mean,
Falling in a downward motion.
just goes to show you anything can happen, man. Thank you for joining us tonight for this quite entertaining, surprisingly entertaining and long stream. Go ahead and catch us tomorrow. I don't know who's doing.
Probably Switch tomorrow. You know what?
Switch night for
We're doing Switch.
for the people who have multiplayer access tier L F in chat for by lack of multiplayer access. But catch us tomorrow for potentially the for this trolling. For the Joy-Con Boys stream, folks.
Yeah.
Catch you on the flip side.
Sign it off. See ya. Bye. Bye. Love you.